Good evening. Welcome back to another wonderful Dungeons and Dragons.
Good evening. Welcome
case
back
of
to
the
another
Wednesdays.
wonderful Dungeons and Dragons.
Good
evening.
Welcome
back to another Wednesdays. Dungeons.
There. Yes, good evening. Welcome back to another case of the Wednesdays live Dungeons and Dragons shenanigans. So tonight we've got everybody but Kelly will be here tonight, or Bear, as some of you know him. I'll go through the list of players. I'm Dane. I'm the Dungeon Master. So I'm trying some different stuff. My computers, as some of you may have heard, fried out, and I'm using a different computer to run everything. So I redid everything in OBS, which is the streaming software I use to make everything pop. For some reason, I have it on speaker in Zoom, Jacob, and I don't know if there's just noise on you, but it's not clicking over to me. Like, it should come to me. You're muted, but it should come to me when I'm speaking. I'm not sure why it's not. Let me go to the Zoom. Got it on speaker view. Hello. I guess it doesn't like me for some reason. It just likes you. You're muted and everything. So I guess that won't work. Answered that. So we'll just go with this.
I mean,
it should work.
Can you just put all the pictures up?
I'm trying to make it to where when you speak, you pop up. And, like, it doesn't... I'm trying to save space on the screen so I can do more.
I hear you, but at this point...
Yeah, like I said, I've basically been fandangling it, and I can just throw them all on there again. I was just hoping to make it pretty and cool, but it's not apparently my...
Oh, now I'm popping up.
No, now everybody's up there.
According to Twitch, I'm the one that's up there.
Give it 13,
there's a delay. He's switching
seconds.
back to everybody.
Anyway,
there we go.
Let's dig into it a little bit more. I've got myself. I'm Dane. I'm the Dungeon Master. I'll be running the Dungeon Master side of things. Next to me is Katie. She is playing Bitch Slap, a half-orc barbarian totem path of the wolf, and aspect of the wolf as well. Next to her is Mike playing Aram. Aram is our high elf sorcerer of draconic descent. And we have Jacob tonight playing his human Circle of the Moon druid. Likes to change into fuzzy wuzzies. And we have next to him Cheyenne playing Sylvia, our tiefling archer. She is a fighter, but she's an archer first and foremost. And then shortly, Cal will join us, and she plays Genevieve, whose actual turn it is. She is a half-elven rogue assassin. So that's the team. And then Kelly/Bear plays Labolo Tealstring, who is another half-elf, but he is a bard. I believe College of Swords, or College of Valor, bard.
Valor, yeah.
We left off last week in an interesting pickle. Hey Cal, just got done intros. Welcome aboard. So we just got done going to the gate of the Prime Councilor Balafax's residence, where you were greeted by two guards. And I believe Labolo tried to charm both of them, and one of them's eyes started doing the I'm charmed spin. He started to drool, and he's like, yes, you're my friend, I get it, you can totally come in, bro. And the other one was like, what the hell's wrong with you? And he realized that perhaps something was amiss, and then it was Genevieve's turn. Because of my death of my two computers on the same day somehow, I don't know what happened. I don't have the initiatives, so in Beyond, if you can roll your initiative on your character sheet, it should, as long as you've joined, it should just populate on the combat tracker on the left of the Twitch stream. But also, if you have joined in the virtual tabletop, it not only will it show up on the Twitch stream, but it'll show up. Yeah, I see somebody rolled.
I did.
Let me see.
So
Should populate just. You rolled initiative? 'Cause you didn't populate.
Yeah, I rolled initiative. It's showing initiative on my game log, and it's also showing that Belar, Bitch Slap, and Genevieve have rolled, but it's not showing me their
So, like
outcomes.
we discussed a couple weeks ago, Dane, this program's still in beta, so I think you need to add it manually.
No, I mean, I just did this on Sunday, and it worked fine for them. So, I can add it manually, I suppose. I just was hoping that we could do this more easily. Let me add everybody to the combat tracker real quick.
Oh, maybe we just need to be added to the tracker before.
No, when you roll, it does it. I did it just did it. I know this. Okay, and then.
Hey, Cal, I sent you a message on Facebook for the above VTT stuff.
Alright, thank you.
Perfect. Okay, so Aram, what was your initiative? I mean, I can manually do it. It's not a big deal. It's nice when everything actually works. So, Aram, what was your initiative?
Yeah. Well, my initial one was 4. I just rolled again just to see if I could
Get it to work. So 4 it is.
Yeah.
Labolo, I don't know. Okay. And I know for a fact that Zenevieve was first, so I'm just gonna give you that. Sylvia, what's yours?
I'm still just trying to figure out how to get this thing downloaded.
That's okay. Just roll a 20-sider and do your initiative like you normally would, and I'm manually putting them in right now anyway because nobody else's was working for whatever reason.
Oh my god, my computer's being a fucking dick right now.
Hell yeah, I get that. Mine have been really upset lately.
I'm just gonna roll this one. Where is it? Why is nothing working right now? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to go get my dice.
So, and I was not actually part of the group. I noticed the picture you got up there for reference. I wasn't with the group.
I was hoping
I
to
see. I'll fix it. They can't see that on the stream yet, so I haven't made it happen. But yeah, okay, cool. So
16.
16 for Sylvia, and then we have Balar and Bitch Slap.
14.
14?
Yep.
And Bitch Slap.
22.
There we go. So Zenevieve is up first.
I still cannot get the tabletop up.
That's okay. Currently, all you need to know is that you guys are all standing at you're standing in front of a gate entrance. There's 2 guards on the other side of it. I believe Labolo is right up to the gate, and everybody else is right behind him. Everybody dressed in their lovely lady clothes, and then you're hiding behind Bitch Slap. Oops, you're hiding behind Bitch Slap, and the guard that is not charmed is less than 15 feet. It's like 10 or 15 feet away from you. You could be at the gate and reach through the gate if you chose to.
I think, I'm gonna take the phantasmal dagger and shoot forward and try to reach the gate at him.
Goodness, poor guy. Okay, that sounds good. Let's go ahead and roll that. You can just roll your manual dice. You don't have to. You can do it in Beyond. You can use manual dice. I'm pretty chill with it. Oh, these didn't work, so that's not what I want.
I will be using a luck point for that.
Oh yeah, what'd you roll? That's good, right?
Yeah. Okay. 19 hit?
A 19 does hit.
Wonderful. Okay. How does crit work in D&D Beyond?
So it's just the same as it normally would. So it's double all your rolled dice.
Okay. So I just click it twice.
You roll all your dice you would normally roll, so it's going to be the 4d4 plus X amount of d6 for your sneak and then double it. So it'll be 8d4 and what? 12d6? How many d6 do you roll for sneak right now?
3.
Oh, so
for
60.
sneak? I forgot about sneak. Yeah, 3d6.
Okay, so it's going to be 6d6 and 8d4 and 3d12.
Okay.
Jesus. Tokens. I don't hear about tokens. Encounters.
Mm.
One second.
I really wish I'd had more time, but I didn't get this back until about 5, and I've been reloading everything I've ever had in my life.
Oops.
Oh.
51, and then 51 plus 22, 73 total.
73 damage?
Mm-hmm.
He explodes inward into black chalk and goo.
my
Not
God.
dissimilar to the disgustingness that's been found all across town lately that is in question. Okay. So you smoke the shit out of that dude. The other guy's charmed. Literally, you stroll up your 10 or so feet. You reach through the thing. Did you sneak ahead of time? I mean, you just crit anyway because it was like a surprise round. But
Yeah.
if you essentially slip past in Lobolo's shadow, reach your hand through this weird jagged blue crystal bone-handled like small dagger and just shove it in this dude's like lung, and he basically consumes his own flesh and turns into a black molten puddle of chalk and goo.
Mm.
Doing the Lord's work, as they say.
Has the guy who's charmed reacted? Like, is he still definitely charmed?
He seems charmed.
Like it. Okay. Can I look at the guy who's charmed and be like, "Hey, friend, mind letting us in?"
He's not charmed to you.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Okay.
So I mean, he's definitely put off. He's like, "You just killed Marty.
Marty.
Marty, where the fuck did you just killed Marty? Guys, my friend, you just killed my other friend. Your friend killed my friend. What is going on? I've got to get somebody." And then it's Bitch Slap's turn.
Okay.
So he's not attacking. He's not like, he's freaked out. He's like, wait a minute. Wait a tick. But he also, you know what I'm saying? He's charmed, so he didn't go straight into sound the alarm. He's like kind of shocked and like kind of put off the fact that you just vaporized his boy. But his new boy's right there, like holding his hand, like, hey, we're all friends here. Lobolo's like stroking his hand. He's like, don't worry about him. He obviously is not my friend like you are. Come on, guy. And he's like, no, I've got to get somebody. Marty's fucking gone. Lobolo's like, well, what's your name? Well, I'm Martin. So Martin and Marty.
Oh no.
I just want to
Not again.
From Steve to Martin.
Would Zenevieve be able to get like over the wall into the property?
No. Well, yes. I mean, not like easily. I mean, it's a 15-foot wall, so you'd have to acrobatics up there. Maybe see how there's. Do you have above ETT up? Can you see it now?
No, it's still. I can't get it to work.
Okay, so that's all right. We'll eventually get there. I can. Let me see if I can.
Next week you'll get your computer back, and we'll go back to Fantasy Grounds. We won't have to worry about it.
That's what Mike thinks, but.
Cal, are you using Chrome? Because it's only good on Chrome.
I am using Chrome.
Mike likes to think that's what we're going to do, but we'll see. So here, if you look at the stream, you can see a little bit.
Okay.
You can see the two guards. You can see that there's like outshoots of the building. See ARMs in the bottom right-hand corner. So if you ran to one of those corners, you could essentially... You already moved 15 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20, and 15. So you need to move 35 feet just to get to the top, which means you'd need to just use your dash. but with a successful acrobatics check, dash, and whatnot, you could get to next to the guard that you just crumbled.
Okay. I'll do that.
Okay.
I think so I'm dashing and then acrobatics check, correct?
Yeah, dash is a free thing, but yeah, acrobatics check for sure.
25?
Jesus. I'd say that's probably fine. Yeah, so Genevieve, literally, this is what you guys see. You guys see her. You might not see her if you're not paying much attention, but those of you nearby, the shadows kind of move around a little bit. All of a sudden, dude implodes upon himself. She dips to the left and then like uses the walls and like foot on either corner, in each of the corner there, and kind of like ninjas up the wall, and then like flips over the top and is sitting on the top ledge of the wall looking back at you guys, and then she either jumps in and moves the next couple feet or stays on top. Choice?
She could stay on top of the wall for now.
Alright, so she's sitting on top of the wall, one knee kicked up, like leaning her elbow on her knee, looks back at you guys, says, "You guys coming?" Marty's dead, fuck it. Or I don't know what she says. She says, "That was murder, I named it." Or, I don't know what she says. But she'd probably say whatever you want.
She doesn't say anything. She's just like...
Looks back.
She's just like, "Get up here."
Then Lobolo's like, "Wow, you're acrobatic. Hey, Martin, best friend, can you open the gate? We got to come in and talk to the rest of the team." I don't know what she was thinking with your buddy Marty. I think he must have crossed her in a different life or something. "Yeah, come on, I'll introduce you. Just don't kill anybody else. That was just, I can't believe you just killed Marty like that." And he's like, "He had a kid. I had a whole family. His wife just passed away. That poor 8-year-old is going to live with no one forever now. But, I guess maybe, I don't know, maybe the temple will take him in or something. It's hard to say.
Why do you keep making me kill fathers?
It's not my fault. You're the one murdering everybody all the time. Cool. So after you is Bitch Slap, and you're sitting up there. Bitch Slap, you're up.
Is the gate open now?
Marty will open the gate, or Martin will open the gate for Lobolo.
Okay. I don't really have anything to do except for be uncomfortable in my dress and have a bad feeling about the situation.
Bitch Slap's over here scratching. "Cotton sucks. I hate cotton. This wool is scratchy."
Just grumbling.
Miss my rat
That's
cloak.
it. Pretty much.
That's hilarious. All right, cool. I like that. And we'll have to work on you guys being able to get into above VT. I actually kind of like it for its simplicity. Fantasy Grounds is great for how much of the stuff is like done for you. Like you don't have to calculate, you don't have to do anything. But I like rolling dice. And like if we have our character sheets, we don't really need anything. I can share maps on Twitch, or I can share maps to you guys directly in some way, shape, or form. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we'll see what we do. Fantasy Grounds is all inclusive. It just wishes that our good buddy Cheyenne could join us on it.
Me too.
All right. So Bitch Slap, are you just gonna head in and feel kind of?
No, I'm gonna hang back.
You're gonna hang back.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So after that, then is Lobolo. He basically went off with Martin. Sylvia, you're up next. So on the other side of this fence is a small courtyard that leads into the rest of the manor.
Are there any trees in it?
Yes, there's actually a pool and a few small trees in the courtyard.
Did Genevieve leave? Is she disappeared, or can I still follow her?
She's not. She did not have any sneak left, so she is literally just chilling on top of the wall over here in this left corner. Can you see the map or no?
No, stream does not work on my laptop either. Twitch doesn't work. It's the combination of a crappy laptop and shitty, not really bad Wi-Fi. It's actually pretty decent, just in a bad area.
Okay, so she's 15 foot up above you guys and 15 foot to the left of you guys, roughly, up on the corner of the wall.
Okay, I'm gonna go near her so I can follow her in whenever she's like ready, but kind of like hide a little because I don't know. I don't want to be seen too much yet.
Sure.
So that's kind of what I'm gonna do.
So you're not going in, or you are? I guess I missed that.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and just go in if everybody else is. I was gonna follow Zenevieve to try to give her like cover, but I don't want her to get caught because of me.
Yeah. Okay. So your options are go through the gate now, wait by the gate, or head over to one of the trees in there, 5 foot to get to the gate, and then you have, what, 25 foot of movement left?
Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna go and go through the gate and just kind of go by the trees a little.
Okay. So that'll be like right here. So you moved on in. It looks like Zenevieve, you got in. So Zenevieve's in. What'd you do to get in, Zenevieve?
I had to open the campaign page. And then like reload it multiple times. I guess like my Chrome didn't recognize that it connected yet. I completely closed out D&D Beyond, and when I reloaded, it worked.
You like logged out of it?
I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and just go in if everybody else is. I was gonna follow Zenevieve to try to give her like cover, but I don't want her to get caught because of me.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're ahead of her currently.
Okay.
So your options are go through the gate now, wait by the gate, or head over to one of the trees in there. I don't know why this stuff is stupid sometimes. Okay. So up next we've got Balar.
Really, I'm just gonna move into the courtyard, kind of over by Labolo. And wait until we know what more is going on. I think that's really the best course of action.
Okay, so you basically move just up to him, and you can see everything in above VTT, right?
Yeah, I can see everything inside the courtyard right now.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed. That's all you're supposed to be able to see. Okay, perfect. And now, Bitslap, you're currently standing just outside the wall there. Balar moves in. Aram, you're over there. You see them kind of entering the gated area. You can just see them. You're off to the. You're just across the street and like a couple houses down.
Right. Yeah, that was the intended game plan. Yeah, my intentions from here is to head to the house now that I see them heading into the courtyard.
Okay.
We had a predetermined empty house that was for sale. I needed to go set ablaze.
Yeah, I believe that is real. Okay, so are you gonna fireball it, or what's your plan? Are you gonna just dump gas on it and go for kill that way, or are you gonna use a spell slot?
Actually, I should be able to use my firebolt cantrip, right?
Yeah, I mean for a small fire. Fireball would definitely light more of it more fast and be like, I don't know, more boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, let me see. Third level. Looks like I got 3 slots. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, we'll just... Is there a window so I can see into said home?
Yeah, the house is made of wood. It is a single-story home. It looks to have been abandoned for a while. The windows are boarded up. There's a door that's got a chain around it. So it's definitely...
I have to see where I can put the fireball is the question at hand. So I just need to make sure I can see the center of the house to put the fireball into it.
Of course. So if you yank a board off, you could.
Okay.
You want to do a
Then
athletics?
I do that. Yeah. Athletics. Gotcha.
I'm sure that's your strongest attribute, right?
Yeah. Okay. Five.
Hey, so you're over there like yanking on a board, and it's not doing great. Give me a perception check, Mike. Or what's your passive perception?
My passive perception. +6.
All right. 6. I know you're good. Just give me an actual perception check. See what that does for us.
21.
Okay. It's not bad, right? 21. So you notice that timing wise you're still good, but you hear the approach of like booted and like armored footsteps around the next corner. So you probably have maybe 12 to 18 seconds worth of time before you're gonna have company.
Okay. Well, I got to get this thing set ablaze. So, I mean, that's why I was looking for a window so I could see into like the center of the house, just to put the fireball into the house.
Kind of boarded up.
I guess I need to yank a board again. I guess.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, that'll be all your movement. That'll be all your movement unless you use your action to move as well. Deal?
Okay. Reset athletics. 17.
That's pretty good. You knock half the board off so you can crack it open just enough to see inside.
All right, that's all I need.
Yeah, who needs
Just
more?
enough to see it and cast a fireball.
Oh yeah. Oh.
39 damage to everything in the middle of the house and set it ablaze.
Okay. That's pretty good. I mean, that's healthy amount of damage too. Do your damage just because I want to know what kind of blaze we're looking at.
I did 39.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that. 39 points of damage to the house. The house
Yep.
is on fire. So the house is on fire, and then that is all your movement, and then you cast fireball. So you're stuck there for this round, and we're back to the top, which is Zenithie.
Okay. I'm gonna get down now. Am I able to move myself?
Yeah, you should be able to, and it'll measure too.
Oh, it will.
Yeah, you gotta turn it on. You have to turn it on if it's not on though. It's under the like options on the right. There's a way to
Settings. Yep.
settings. Yep.
Perfect. Thank you. Am I just jumping down? There's no check I need to do for that.
Yeah, you just do acrobatics again or athletics. It'd be fine.
I'll take a 22.
I like it. I'll just slide in here and take a 22. Right? No big deal.
Yeah. And I'll get right next to below.
Okay. So I love you guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I went ahead and uploaded Fantasy Grounds so we can use it. I think it'll just be easier. I I'm still kind of working on some stuff to make it all better, but it might just make sense just since then I can only manually input Sylvia's stuff. So 12.
So you said we're moving out of this and back to fantasy ground?
I mean, yeah. As much as I hate to do it, I got it all set up so we can at least have the combat tracker and the rolls right there. Everything can be done smoother, I suppose. It's not what I wanted to do, but it is what we're doing for now. And we might mess around with Beyond, but we might take some time off game to get everybody onto it so everybody's figured out on it.
Yeah.
Sad. I am sad. I'm only sad because I like Beyond. I thought it was. I mean, I don't like Wizards of the Coast or whatever, but I like the above VTT simplicity and the fact that we're actually able to like roll dice and just call numbers out and be like, we did it, versus Fantasy Grounds, everything's automated, which I love mostly. But yeah, so who's next? Let's look. Zenithie, you're doing your thing. You just went over there to help. So then it was Bitch Slap at 22, Bolo at 17.
All right, so I guess everybody's going in. Guess I'll go in. Check out a nice little, but not too little, sapling type tree. Let's see.
Of course, I don't
tree
have.
over here.
Of course, I don't have Fantasy Grounds all set up for this either, so we'll just talk through it. So I'm leaving Beyond up too, so we can kind of mess around with it while we get all set up. But for visual wise, okay. So you moved into a moderate sized tree inside there, and you're just chilling against it.
I'm looking at it, seeing if it might be possible, if maybe I needed to borrow it, if that's something that looks like I might be able to do.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
And yeah, I guess since nobody's gone inside or anything yet, that's all I'm doing.
Okay. Yeah, there's an entrance straight ahead of you guys into the actual manor itself. As you enter into the into the courtyard, there's actually two doors that go in. One has stairs that appear to go down behind like a portcullis, and the other one is like a wood oaken door. But you didn't want to go anywhere in. You just wanted to kind of meander on up and lean against a tree for now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. After you is Labolo. He is over there. He's actually mid making out. Like as a lady of the night, he's making himself well known. He's making out with the guard super hard. Martin has never made out so hard as he has right now. Oh, there's Aram. You're connecting into it. That's cool.
Oh, I'm connected into everything at this point.
Hell yeah. So Zenithie went, Bitch Slap went, Labolo went. He's just making out, no big deal. He's a saucy guy. Sylvia.
Okay. I want to go explore the stairs that go down. Just if I can get close to them and kind of see like what I can see at all.
Okay. So the stairs just go down. It looks like they go down about 20-ish feet. You can't really see much beyond where you're looking for right now, like what you're looking at right now. But that's just because it's not, it's not light down there. It's nighttime. You can see it at night, but at the same time, there's nothing to see. It's not like there's a room or anything. It's like the bottom of the stairs, and then there's a tunnel that goes left or right, depending on which way you want to go.
Okay. I don't know if I want to go down into the tunnel. Screw it. I'll go down the stairs just to kind of peek both ways.
Okay. You're good. So you're gonna open the gate and go down the tunnel, is what you're saying, right? Sorry,
Yes,
I'm doing like
if I'm
15
able
things
to.
at once, you guys. So I apologize.
No, you're okay. I'm sorry that I can't do more.
You're fine. I'm just trying to basically get everything going. Your full movement at 50 foot would get you to that portcullis to look down in there. You have that's your movement and your extra movement for not taking an action.
Okay. I'll just kind of hug the wall and wait there for my next turn.
Okay, sounds good. And Balar.
Sylvia's looking at the stairwell that goes down, right?
Yeah, she's up about... Where are you? There you are. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. She's about 65 feet away from you to your northwest.
And then the main door, where's that on here?
There's one on the northwest is the one that has the stairwell down, and then there's the main door is the opposite side on the northeast.
Okay. I'm going to start moving that way. So I think 30 will put me about there.
I need to see if I have some images. And it's funny, too, because like even the stream right now, it doesn't see the player's view. It sees the view I have as a dungeon master. So it's like, I don't know. It's just not what I want because I don't have my computer set up. I usually use two computers, one player view that everybody gets to see, and then this one that I'm using.
I moved my guy 30 feet, which is my movement. But I'm going to start making my way up towards that northeast door, like the main entrance to the level that we're on. And I can use my action to double move, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that'll put me right next to the door. And then, is there like a window on the door? Am I able to see inside or anything?
The door is a solid oak door.
Okay. I'm not going to do anything else this turn then. That'll be it for me.
Alright. Get this off here. Grid. I don't like the map I made for this today, 5 minutes before we got on here. The grid is stupid, so I apologize for that too. I'm just a mess of things today. But I could share this map with you guys if you're in Fantasy Grounds. You at least have that. You can see the whole thing. It doesn't matter. We're playing super old school 2D style. Not a lot. Nothing to see here, boys. Okay. So I gotta move that too. Sorry. Let's see. All right. You moved up to. Let me add your guys' tokens to this. Xenovi is basically here. Bit slap is basically here. The Bolo's here with a guard. I have to still grab. Sylvia is up here. Balar, you said you're going to this other door?
Yeah, that northeast one.
And Aram is basically right here. Outside. That's outside. These other buildings are different floors for this place, so don't stress about those. Okay, and Balar just went. There we go. Now I've got it on initiative. I got people on initiative. I got some people on the map. I might even have some other stuff coming. You never know. Let me see. We've got 4 more guards, right? There are 5 more.
4. I thought there were 6 total.
Yeah, so... Well, yes, 5 more if you count the one that's...
Oh.
3, 4, 5, and a dead one. Let's give the dead one a place to be. So that Balar just went. So really up next is going to be Aram again.
I'm gonna make my way back to the house.
Back to the place where you guys are in.
They're in, but yeah.
Okay. 12. I'm up. Got a dead guard body. No big deal. You can drag yourself. You're on the map, Mike.
Yep. Let's see. So, I could probably double time it, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you chose to.
Yeah, because... And that's 60 foot there, so that's about as far as I'm going to get outside the...
Okay. Pew. And that's Aram, and that was your double time. You're basically 20 feet from the main gate now. You probably see this black goop that once was a human. Zenavi.
Okay. Okay, so I assume this is the way to inside.
This is the way. So there's 2 entrances. One goes down to a cellar, it looks like, or some kind of basement.
Okay.
And the other ones go into you can't see. It's a wooden door.
Mm-hmm. Okay, then instead of moving towards Sylvia, I'm following behind Lobolo.
You mean Balar?
Oh, Balar? Yes. Sorry.
That's fine.
Where's Lobolo and the guard going? Okay,
They're making out. Lobolo's got him pressed up against the wall, being a lady of the night from the back.
Ah, okay. Good for him. Yeah, I'll follow Balar.
I'm here for it. I just work here, guys. I can't make Lobolo's decisions for him. You know what I mean?
If anybody's got like a stamina potion or something.
Lobolo doesn't eat it. He's well versed in stamination. Okay. Anything else? I mean, so you can get to that door and check to see if it's locked and realize that it is indeed actually locked, which is a great time for you to use your thieves' tools or, yeah.
Yeah, I would love to try to pick the lock.
Hell yeah, you would. So, did we put it on here? Yes, it's right there. It's not at +0 though. It's off of Dex, and you are proficient. I assume. You didn't take any dots in it though, did you?
No.
Because you're not really a thief. But okay, yeah. So you're at +4. That's still not bad.
Okay.
It's on your skills.
Found it. Got it. Do I want to use my lucky or sorry, that was for the first one. That was on D&D Beyond. I'll use a luck point. I'll use a luck point to try and actually pick it.
Okay. That's 2, right?
Yes, that is the second one. I've marked them both. And that one didn't work either, and I don't want to use my last luck point just yet.
Yeah, right.
So that's going to have to end there.
Okay. And what did you get? I can't see it.
Oh.
I mean, I can. I have to dip around here. Again, not having 2 screens is really murder on my world right now. 8. You got an 8. It looks. I only see an 8 on one of them. What did you get for the first one?
The first one I rolled a 1 plus 4, so a 5.
Well, the first one isn't in here though. Did you roll it with manual dice?
No, I thought I rolled it in there.
So use your luck point and get rid of that 4, and try again.
Okay.
Because it didn't read.
I'll take it.
Yeah, that's way better, right?
Yeah.
All right, so 22, it cracks open, no problem. You're like, hell yeah.
Okay.
I'm basically the best around.
Okay. Can I go in?
You've used your movement, I think most of your movement, if not all of it, to get where you are. You can definitely crack the door.
Okay, can I crack the door and like peek around and see if I see anything?
Yeah, you could. I think you could probably still get there, and
Okay.
be okay. You see that there's another doorway straight ahead of you that's not quite as fortified, and then a stairwell, just a three steps that go up into what seem to be like a great hall.
Okay. I relay this information back to Balar.
There's no one in the great hall.
Okay. I'm going to relay this information back to Balar so he can do with it what he will.
Okay. And
Got it.
That's it, I assume? Bit slap?
Gonna grumble to myself about how I don't know what we're supposed to be doing and maybe try to uproot this tree.
Get you a new sapling.
That's right.
Okay. Why are we even here? Brr. Kill people. Brr.
Yeah, I know why we're here, but what do you want? Drink?
Yeah, I think athletics is fine.
Athletics? Okay. Let's see where. I think it was 18 total.
It didn't show up again, though. You gotta roll it in the chat box or off your sheet.
Yeah, there's like nothing in my chat box.
I blanked it out. That's why, but I blanked it out before you did it. Oh!
Well,
Holy, right? So you're
that's okay.
in this courtyard and you're like looking around. You're like, I need a new sapling. Fuck! You just reach over and yank up this apple tree.
Ooh, does it have any apples on it?
Just a few. They're like crab apples, but yeah.
Those are going in my backpack too.
Oh yeah. You gonna strip it or you gonna leave it like as like a big old bush tree?
I better strip some of that off.
Okay. So the bitch slap's like, I'm not sure why we're here. Yanks an apple tree up and starts to hack off the limbs.
Wait a minute. She knows why we're here.
Yeah, but
I know why we're here. I just don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Specifically.
Other than
In a
standing
dress.
around in that dress. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so I guess got my cool new tree. Gonna make my way over to Sylvia. I guess I can get all the way there because not doing anything else, so.
you are the best at not getting in the box. I don't know what you do, but you do it every time.
My computer it hates this program. Everything's so slow.
I know, that's why I thought Beyond would be good because we could just, or Above VT is good because it's so much, it's like, it's simple almost to a fault. Like this has a lot more going on, but like, I don't know, it's more like sitting around the table. Anyway.
Yeah.
Guard 5, everybody go ahead and roll perception checks. Labolo, let me get what is it, Constitution here?
I got an 11.
Okay.
Got 23.
perceptive as fuck.
Yeah, he's seeing stuff. Seeing stuff for real.
He's got the spidey senses.
What I do?
19.
I said that.
19's pretty good.
No.
So, Aram, it makes sense that you would have the best perception on this. As you're kind of approaching the location to go where they just went through, where you see the charred lump of person, a guard pops out of this left entrance over here and starts walking down the stairs.
Okay.
Sylvia. So he is within your sight. You currently are like mid-stride, basically walking west, about to turn and head towards the building itself. Sylvia, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to slip down the stairs and just like keep going. And am I close to the bottom? I can't tell based on the map.
Are you, the stairs? You're at the top of the stairs. They're behind a portcullis.
Okay, Alright. I'm gonna go down the stairs.
So they're behind a portcullis. That's like a gate.
Oh.
It's like it's a gate that like lowers down into the ground and like usually has like a lever or something on the other side.
Can I reach? Is it like?
It's like a fenced garage door.
Okay, so I can't reach through it. Is there any way Bitch Slap can pull it up whenever it's her turn?
Potentially. I mean, she's just yanked a full-grown sapling, like apple tree or whatever, out of the ground. So
I'm gonna look at Bitch Slap as she's shucking a tree and just be like, "Hey, do you want to possibly do this for the gate and come downstairs with me and see what there is?" Like
Sure.
the tree.
What the hell? Do it.
Might be a tree. That's great.
But
okay,
yeah, so that's all I'm gonna do is like set it up for Bitch Slap to help me.
okay, yeah. Get ready. Get your ideas in place so you know what to do. Okay, sounds good. Guard 6, hot on the tail of his companion, comes out as well. And Balar.
2 seconds on that.
Fine.
Just have to look up one detail real quick. Okay, so yeah, that's not gonna work. So I'm going to step into the room with Genevieve,
Okay.
and once in there, I am going to cast Pass Without a Trace. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to shift into a spider and place myself on Genevieve's shoulder.
Ah.
Out of eyesight.
Alright, so one action on yourself. A veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a +10 to stealth. And can't be tracked unless by magical means. Leave behind no tracks and no other traces of your passage.
Sir?
Just letting everybody else know. So you and Genevieve get a +10 to stealth. And looks like you are indeed a spider.
Oh, itty bitty.
And that's going to be it. Oh, I got to move onto her shoulder there.
Boop.
Move under her shoulder. Nice.
Okay.
I'm a cute spider, I promise. I don't have a spider hat.
I think you need to roll a 1. I think you need to roll a d20, and 20 being pretty and 1 being ugly, and that determines how good or bad you look.
I'll do it in the tower, and Dane can tell us.
You guys like the guard pictures again?
Yeah.
They're killing it. All right. 2 more guards pop out the other entrances to the building. Hey, Ram, you're up.
I'm going to shout for the guards. Guards! Guards! The house is on fire. And I'll point back towards the house.
Okay. That's not a lie, because the house is on fire.
Yeah.
Anything else?
That's my job. No, that's my job, remember? Set the house on fire and get the guards to go to the house fire. So.
Yeah. Persuasion? Because so far all you said is the house is on fire and pointed at it. Are you trying to persuade them to go and try and put it out?
Yeah. Like, it needs help, man. You guys are guards.
These private guards are not quite as interested in the surrounding problems of the city so much as their sworn duties to Balifax. So they.
I mean, there's nobody handling the house fire. If it keeps going, it's going to end up here. You guys want to have to deal with your boss's house being on fire?
I mean, they didn't say anything to you at this point. They just they see you. You're like frantically waving your arms and pointing. There's a fire! Oh my god, a fire! And they don't react heavily. Like, it's pretty. They shrug it off essentially. They're like, okay, I'm sure that somebody will take care of it. Is kind of the impression you get without them even saying anything as of yet. That's just you pointing and waving, and they kind of look at you, kind of like, okay. But you can see they're confused as to why you're telling them. I get why you're telling them, and you get why you're telling them, and I think everybody else probably understands. But these guys they don't care. Like, they're employed and paid to do one thing. They're not going to leave their post to go put this fire out. Well,
seeing that they don't care, I'm going to relay what I just said. Look, man, there's nobody handling this. It's going to spread. I'm not from here. I don't know who to talk to. You guys are the ones who belong here.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you want me to try and persuade them to do something about it? I can try.
Yeah, do it. Do a persuasion.
Dirty
20. That's pretty good, right?
I should hope.
Three of them seem pretty inclined to figure something out, but they seem also confused as to what maybe they should do. And then the other one's like, no. We need to stay at our post. And I'm not gonna say he seems in charge, but he's more adamant about it than the other 3 who are a little confused, having not had to do anything to this regard up to this point.
All right, I'm going to look at the guy who's telling them not to, and I'm just going to look him square in the eye and go, look, this house looks really expensive. I'd be pissed off if my house was on fire and you guys were guarding it and didn't do anything to stop it. So, I mean, and then I'm going to start walking.
Okay. Sounds good. So you start walking and you go
away from the house.
Away from the house that they're coming out of?
Yes. Well, because they're going to wonder why I'm walking through the front gate. So,
right,
I don't want to.
Not wrong. I'm just making sure we know what's going on.
Yep.
Okay.
No, I'm definitely not walking in right now. Not with 4 guards sitting there staring at me.
Right. All right, top of the round then, Genevieve.
Shenanigans on Twitch has determined that there is no such things as cute spiders.
I just saw that. Maybe the little fuzzy ones, though, right?
I do have 2 pet tarantulas, so
I've seen some cute little like blue-haired things, and they just look like they're puppy dog eyeing, Not that I would or deal with them, but they look cute as shit. So.
You said there's no one in the Grand Hall area, right?
You don't see anybody in there, no.
Okay. Then I am heading for the next door.
Okay.
Is it locked?
Let me see which the next door is going to be for you. Real quick, let me do this. The one straight ahead? Up ahead?
Yes.
Okay. No.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna... I'm not gonna go in. I'm just going to, like, turn it and push it open and just try and peek and see what I can see through that way.
Okay. So you're going to break the door?
Do that again. I missed it.
Did you? Well, I think it was breathe.
Yes, that is what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Where the freak is it? Zoom. Sorry. Okay, so give me a perception check, please.
Perception check.
Let me see.
21.
And then tell me if you hear this. Can you guys hear that? Or hear it even better, is this?
Mm-hmm.
Is that coming through?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I hear anything.
Is it coming through on Twitch?
I've got it coming through on my speaker. It sounds like combat.
Great.
Jesus, that scared me.
What happened?
I was not expecting that.
What was it?
Music?
Can you hear the creak?
I don't think I can hear anything.
Wonder why. Everybody else can, right?
Heard the squeak.
I don't hear anything.
Weird. Okay. Well, no big deal. I just was trying something. Okay. Perfect. You open the door. You look around. Inside that room is a. It looks like an atrium. It has like plants. See all those windows along the way there. A bunch of windows that open towards the sky. There's skylights, and there's just a bunch of different kinds of like herbs and different plants and things planted all around in this room, all along the wall in front of there. So there's really only between 5 and 7 foot of walking space all along the main the bottom part. So this stretch of walk right, like basically right here, this whole line of space, and then some of this basically is all you can walk in. Basically, those two lines are the only clear areas. The rest is filled with like potted plants and like a run of different plants, like racks, or what are they called? That they hang plants on. It's like a crosshatch. It's like a cross section, like squared out.
Greenhouse.
What's it called?
Oh, like a trellis?
Trellis. Trellis is the word I was looking for. So there's like some trellises with different like veggies or fruits, and then also just like regular herbs and things to cook with, but also maybe medicinal ones. You're not sure at just glancing through the door, but you just see a lot of greenery.
Okay.
Anything else, for Zenevieve? Is that it?
Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Yeah.
Okay. Next up is Madam Slap and her apple tree.
Guess we're gonna try to get this gate up. Would you like athletics again?
Yeah, let's fuck with it.
All right. 24. Seems okay.
Yeah, that's not too bad. 24. It would totally work if the gate was not like latched and clasped. Like if it was just a heavy gate, you would have lifted it. But
So
there's a locking mechanism keeping you from getting it up.
Can I sort of feel it catching on the lock?
Yeah, like it goes up
Versus-
maybe 2 inches and then catches on something solid.
Okay. I'll just look over at Sylvia and say, nope. It's locked.
Nope. Sorry.
Trust me. Nope. Let go of it and
Shut up, kitty.
I guess I will. Decisions. What do I want to do? Guess I'll go to the door. Actually, I'll go inside so I can get inside. Maybe.
That's 30.
All right, let's go. Just right up behind Genevieve then.
So you want to use your extra movement to get in here with her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ask her what's going on.
Loudly or?
Not particularly, since I'm standing right next to her.
You're not yelling it at her?
No.
It's worth a shot. I was hoping maybe you would, right?
Yeah. I'm sure you were.
Okay. And guard 12 is withering somewhere, dying. Guard 5 is, busy. Guard 7 he's the one that is the least concerned with it, but he's gonna step over to here. Aram, did you move on? Did we not move you?
You're muted.
No, we did not move me. We discussed me moving, but we didn't actually.
Did you? Were you gonna move 3, 4, 5, 6?
Yeah.
Like the here.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. I was going to kind of continue walking. Because of the layout of the map, I really didn't know which way to move my token.
You're fine. Blame the map.
Right. But yeah, no. Essentially, since I'm taking that the fire is over in this direction, where I just put the little arrow.
The fire's to the right.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm heading, in the direction that you moved me.
Okay. 7. Lobolo. Better do his athletics check real quick. We'll do acrobatics. He's nimble. 19. He's having a good time. Let's see if he's being stealthy about it. He might not be. You never know. He's not real loud. Sylvia. Getting cold in here.
Okay. I'm gonna follow bitch slap and then use my extra movement to get in there, but like kind of freak out because there's a spider on Sylvia's shoulder and try to like brush it off of her.
That's awesome.
No, my god, no.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Double move to get to here.
If it's a 1, you just slap Genevieve in the face.
I think she
Wait.
should.
If we roll.
This is so bad. Okay, am I rolling something?
I mean, you can if you're feeling the urge. I don't know that you need to just kind of brush it off. It's kind of gimme.
No, I'm okay. That was just more to be like a comic moment.
Maybe to hit his armor class if he's not trying to get brushed off.
No. He can stay.
What's a spider's armor class?
Not bad, actually. 12.
They're little and nimble, so it adds to.
Spiders are hard to catch. All right, so the other guard walks past you as well, Mike. You will notice that the door that they just came out is like closing slowly behind them.
Okay.
Not your turn yet, but just letting you know that it's still technically cracked and 5 feet away. As it slow closes behind them as they rush off that way to check out and like just to probably just to gawk, not even to really probably do anything. They'd probably just be like, "Oh, fire!"
I mean that was going to be my next question, but we'll talk about it on my turn.
All right, Balar.
I mean, I'm just hanging out on Zenevieve's shoulder, but I am going to use my awakened mind to inform Bitch Slap and Sylvia that I am the spider, and we've got Pass Without a Trace going on.
I am the spider.
As long as they're quiet, we should be able to sneak through.
He's got like 4 of his little spider claws, his spider legs up. He's like, I don't know what to do with my hands. I am the spider.
Bring me flies.
Bring me flies. I shall string a web. Check this out. It's coming out of my butt. Awesome.
But yeah, no, I'm just gonna make sure that they're aware that I am the spider, and Pass Without a Trace is going on.
Okay.
And yeah, I think that's it, unless using my spidey senses can reveal anything to me.
Do they have anything special that they do?
Let me see. Passive perception 12. No, nothing that doesn't have to do with the spider web. Nothing special, at least. So,
all right.
Other than normal perception check, nothing special.
Okay. All the guards are at least looking towards the fire ARAM.
Okay. Yeah, that was going to be my next question. Now that I've seen that they've moved out and past me, and I wanted to make sure that they're not actually paying attention to me.
I mean, they have helmets on and they're facing the opposite direction. All 4 of them are.
Okay. And so, yeah, so the next thing on my agenda is to find out if the door that they just came out of is open, and you said it's actually slowly closing.
Yeah, I mean, it takes each round is 6 seconds simultaneously, so like this is your only chance to enter in that door if you're gonna.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to try and get in the door and maybe do it in a not so loud fashion.
Oh, good.
But
roll me a stealth check.
But quickly?
Yeah. Well, moving with stealth is half your move speed, so you can move 15 and still use stealth. You only have a plus 2, but here's 5, here's 10. You'd be right there with 10 and still have 5 left, so you could get to there.
16?
16. All right, let's just find out. Don't like that.
Is there any advantage for moving with stealth to add to a stealth check?
So, I mean, I give them all disadvantage for being engrossed in the flame and walk away, except for the one that passed. But he rolled too low, so none of them noticed you enter the building that you know of.
Great.
This building appears to be just a small, like, mud room. It's actually pretty good size for a mud room. There's a few different, like, coats hung up. There's some hats. There's an umbrella barrel. There's some walking canes in that as well. There's a chest, not like a money chest, but like a, what are they called? Like a clothing chest or a blanket chest, or what are those called?
Like a foot locker.
Yeah, like a pretty good size, just unlocked, like chest thing.
Great. So, is there a lock on the door? Like, can I shut and lock it behind me?
Yeah.
Great. We're gonna do that. And I'm more curious about these smaller black lines on the walls on the map to the north and the east. I'm hoping that they're doorways.
They are.
Okay. And what type of lock does the door have? Is it one of those like log style, across the door barricade type locks, or
it locks like when it finishes shutting, it locks on its own. It's just a bolt lock.
Okay. Well, my process is I'm trying to see if I can keep the door from being reopened. Yeah.
Not if they have the key, unless you use something to keep it shut.
Yeah. So okay. So if that's the case, where I'm not going to bother trying to barricade the door. I'm just going to move on then.
Which?
Go through the courtyard door. I guess I will move myself so you can see how much.
So you use your main movement to sneak. If you're not taking any other actions, you have 30 foot.
Okay, so I could go here. Here?
Yeah.
All right.
You pop out. You're 10 feet away from a charred, blackened goop pile.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm shutting the door behind me to the courtyard, by the way.
All right.
So it doesn't look like I
came out here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that'll end my turn.
Hell yeah. Zenavi.
Okay, I'm going in the room.
Hey. All right, you enter into the greenhouse of sorts. That's 5 foot. Nothing changes. It's still just a greenhouse of sorts.
Okay. Do I notice anything?
There's
anything new?
No.
Okay. Then can I see the staircase and the one that goes into the other room?
Which one are you talking about? The
the center staircase.
You'd have to move. I mean, you can't see through the walls.
Okay. Then I'm moving a little bit in. That's at 20 feet now.
And now you can see that there's there's a door there at least.
Okay. Is the door locked?
No.
All right, then I will open the door.
Hell yeah, you're a door opener.
Oh yeah. And then I guess I'm going in and starting up the stairs.
Okay, perfect. Love that. Madam Slap.
All right.
I think that Balar gets free movement now that he's just riding.
I'm going to tell Sylvia she should shut the door. And then follow Genevieve.
Goes through the wall.
No, not really. But.
I get it. All right. Guard 5. Let's see how busy he is. Let's try his athletics out. He's pooped. He's all set. Guard 7. Heads back this way. Labolo is busy. Sylvia.
I'm going to shut the door very quietly. And then I'm going to... I'll just go ahead and follow Zenvian.
Okay. Guard 6.
Is that...
Back here. Did you want something? You were doing something else?
No, I was just wondering if the door further down was locked. or if it was a gate or what.
What door?
Because I'm looking on the map right now, and if you go further to the left by 5, 10, 15, I know that I see that there's like a,
There's something there.
I hate this map. Just so you guys are aware, I hate this map. I made it in 3 seconds and stole it off the internet from a thing that generates maps, and it isn't. I'm not happy.
Which is fine, but we still need to know what exactly
I don't know
these
where you're
things are.
talking about. I don't know where she's talking about. What?
So if you go to the left 15 feet, there's going to be it's like a black line in front of the steps.
This one.
Yeah, are those...
That's a door.
Is it openable?
I mean, it's openable, but you're not next. Are you going to continue forward to it? Because right now you're, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You got 5 foot of movement left, unless you double move.
Never mind. I'll just wait until my next turn.
That's why I was confused. I was like, yeah, they just went through the door. Totally, okay. Card 6, I did. Balar, you're a spider.
I'm just doing spider things on the shoulder.
Hell yeah. Caught like a little ant and was like rolling it up.
Every time I'm like, Xenophie just gets an itch on her shoulder and just is like...
slaps it.
Smacks the shit out of him.
No, I'm just staying aware and along for the ride right now.
Okay. Guard 3. Both of these guys are going to head back to their respective positions here. And ARAM.
Okay, let's see.
Excuse me.
15, 30. I'm getting myself closer to Lobolo, because I'm assuming he's standing there.
Yeah, he's a lady of the night, and he's just finished up a wonderful tussle and tussle with his charmed companion.
Okay, I'm going to recommend that. I mean, this is a pretty plain map, so bear with me with this questioning. This is a courtyard. Are we like trees and bushes around here? We're just not on the map.
There's a small pool where that staircase-looking thing is.
Okay.
And then there's a few trees scattered throughout. There's one uprooted tree closer to where the dead body is that is no longer there. It's just like there's just broken sticks and like apples scattered, a couple apples scattered that she missed, and like a hole in the ground where the tree got uprooted.
Okay. And I remember that there was talk of, was it charred bodies?
A charred body. The guard down below there, 20 feet below you.
Not here. I'm referring to a previous encounter when we were digging information up.
Yeah, one of them had heard about charred bodies. Was it you, Katie?
It was me.
I think Bitch Slap mentioned that people were there appeared to be weird charcoal and goop bodies all across town. Every night a couple people ended up, they stumble across missing family members who they are assumed dead as they find these goopy chalk piles.
Okay, so at this point I am going to cast Firebolt on that pile of goop called guard number 12.
Okay.
So that I can burn it. That way it becomes charred and goop body, so it matches the rest of them that have been found around town.
It already is a charred and goop body.
Oh, okay, I thought it was just goop.
No,
I wanted to make sure it had the chars.
It does. It's all charred up.
Oh, then in that case, I'd leave it alone. And, okay, ask Lobolo which way the group went.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure they went through that door as he adjusts his dress.
All right. And then, I already know the direction, but
yeah, he
just
points,
wanted to, yeah. And I'll head in that direction, and that'll be the end of my turn.
All right, Xenophie.
Okay, I'm gonna finish going up the stairs. However much of that my movement that takes me?
You had to use your bonus action, but you're up here now.
Okay.
That you're on the second floor, but this doesn't open up on the second floor. So you get to the second floor, but there's no way out. And
I go all the way back down the stairs.
Oh shoot.
Oh.
No, I mean there's more stairs.
Oh, okay.
It just keeps going up. So eventually you'll get to here, but you'll be out of movement. Floor 3.
Okay.
Are you moving? Well, you can't move stealthily because you moved 60 foot, so you're not being quiet. But you got him with you, so even that being said, I think you get like a +10 to move quietly, sort of. Anyhow, I don't know how that works though, because you're not moving the right speed to be doing stealth. Like if you're stealthing, how does that work for your spell, buddy? Like if you're stealthing, you get +10, or you just get +10 no matter what. I don't know. Like I guess I don't get it.
Does get a
the
plus
spider?
to stealth checks
Where's your spider?
wherever you put it.
I put him on her shoulder.
I think I'm underneath Sylvia right now.
Okay. I get it.
So
Lost
Spiders.
the spider.
Yeah, I was gonna say spiders getting lost.
no, maybe under bitch slut.
Oh, there you are.
I just re-added you to the map.
But no, the spell is a +10 to stealth checks.
Okay, so that she's not trying to be stealthy. She's just trudging up the stairs. All right.
Okay.
So you'll get to the top, but that'll be about it. You can't even quite make it to the door.
Okay.
Bitch slap, are you just following?
I'm gonna ask Sylvia if I should follow.
Yeah, I think so. I feel very trustworthy of the situation. I think it's going to go well.
Okay.
And I'm the best judge of character here. You know how it goes.
You're such a good judge.
I always get us in good situations.
All right. The Bolo.
Simple minds don't remember that, so.
Bolo says a couple sweet nothings to guard 5, who heads back to his post by his goopy buddy. Bolo is going to move up here to be with Aram, Sylvia.
I'm just following also.
Alright, quick double move, no big deal. Balar, you're chilling on the arm. You're not doing anything different either. And Aram. I assume you're not. Let me know if I'm wrong, but I assume you're just doing. We're trying to move it forward a little bit.
Yeah, no, I'm just along for the ride until something happens.
Aram?
Okay, I'll ask Lobolo if he asks his friend about the location of his boss. Is he upstairs? Or we're not like walking through an empty house, are we?
He says no. He should be on the 3rd story in his like grand bedroom.
Okay. Then in that case, I start heading through the doorway. Yep. I mean, at this point, probably double timing it because there's nobody around to hear me anyways. I don't... Yeah.
Where were we? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Got it. Okay. And Zenna V. You're standing outside of a polished oak door. The building itself is made of both wood and stone, but the door in front of you is a wooden door. It has a lock on it. You have not tried it to see if it is locked yet, as you haven't been able to get close enough until you take your next move.
Okay, then I move right up to the door.
Are you choosing to move stealthily now?
Yes.
All right, give me a stealth check plus 10, and that means your movement is halved. And let's do fast stealth. Eey.
Plus 10, it's a 28.
That's pretty good, right?
I basically get a plus 20 on my stealth right now.
It's pretty ridiculous. All right, so you feel pretty quiet. So there's 5 foot, there's 10 foot, there's 15 foot. You can't open the door. I assume you're choosing to. You open the door, and this is a large room. It has a giant 4-poster bed. Over, I'm just making it right now. Over here. There's a tower with a bunch of windows on the far side there, south. There's there's some couches and stuff in here. There's a couple bookshelves. I wish I could do rectangles too. But it just does squares. So this is a bookshelf. This is a writing desk. It's too big. So like a writing desk over here. There is a sleeping person in this giant bed. You hear light snores, like mild snoring coming from it. It's literally a 4-poster bed. It has like curtains drawn over the sides of it. Think like super princessy, except for like male.
Because I would hate to kill the wrong person.
Would you?
Not if I'm not getting paid for it.
Oh. Regardless.
Guard was a means to an end. Is there anything, like if I look around the room, is there anything that will be indicative of if this is the cleric or not?
I mean, this is his estate.
Okay, so...
Yeah, go ahead.
So I was like, we're pretty certain that this is the right guy, right?
Confident, yeah. I mean, he's got a little round work table over here. He's got like a study desk over there that's a square. He's got a round work table over here with some there's beakers and Bunsen burners and stuff on it. And then there's a bookshelf in the other corner there, and then his giant ass bed. There's a couple of heavy duty carpets or rugs on the ground. It's pretty lavish, to be honest. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep my dagger out ready. I can't move anymore, right?
Not stealthily.
Yeah, I don't want to wake him up. I'm just gonna gesture back to bitch slapping Sylvia to be quiet, and then I'm staying there.
Okay, slap.
I will move stealthily just inside the door. Here.
Alright, give me a stealth check, plus 10. And you can actually type in the modifier box a 10 if you want to add that to your stealth, so it just rolls it naturally. Or we can just, you can just roll and add 10 to it. That's fine too. That's pretty
27. Good. Not bad for a big oaf.
Mm-hmm. The only problem is those apples falling off the tree make a bunch of noise.
And I already took all those off and put them in my backpack.
I know, I was kidding. Settle down.
Okay.
I about got yelled at. I got the Katie slap coming at me.
I fixed that already.
I already took care of that, damn it.
That's all I'm doing.
Okay. And guards are busy. Lobolo's busy. Coming up this way. 30 something. Get him over.
He's got 40, isn't it?
Yeah, he does. He's got mobility, right? He'll just catch up with you that way easily enough. He's going to stick by you. Sylvia. You have disadvantage on stealth checks because you're in plate armor. But you do get plus 10.
So it negates the negative.
A little bit.
I want to just move into the room and then move over to the left into that little corner of the bookshelf. And can I take out my bow and like have it ready just in case?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I would like to do.
Okay. So give me a stealth check though, and you want to go where now? Just like right here?
Yeah, that works better.
Now, if you're stealthing though, you only get 15. So 5, 10, 15. Because your movement's 30, is that right?
Yeah.
So yeah, give me a hit the. Oh, just roll 2 dice, take the lower, add 10, and do your stealth. I still feel a little out of sorts because there's just so much that I just basically just did all this as we were playing.
The lower one I got was 12, and so 22.
Jesus. Okay. Okay.
That spider stealth is overpowered. Just saying.
That's a spell. It's not from the spider. It's Pass Without a Trace is one of his druid things.
Yeah. The spell coming off the little spider is still pretty overpowered.
Oh yeah. I can't deny it. Okay, Balar, you're just along for the ride. Aram.
Well, no, hold on. I have a question.
Nope.
So, it doesn't say anywhere in my wild shape description that I can't wild shape straight from one shape to another. So, do I have to revert back to human form before I shape again, or can I just reshape from one shape to another?
I think you have to go back to human.
I mean, as long as he's got the slot for it, you know, because I know he's got X amount of slots he can shapeshift with.
Yeah, I mean, I've got 2 shapes per short rest, and all it says is you can magically assume the shape of a beast you've seen before twice per short rest. Stay in shape for 2 hours before reverting back to normal form. And then it covers bonus action earlier if you fall unconscious, drop to 0 hit points, etc. And then because I have combat wild shape, I can use it as a bonus action. But it doesn't say anything about having to revert and then shape again.
Sounds like a DM call. That's going to be your personal preference there, bud.
No, absolutely. That's why I'm asking, and I'll respect.
I'm just looking it up because I don't want to screw you on it. But I also want to try and think of what.
I mean, to me, from the sounds of it, I mean, it's a spell that he's casting on himself.
Can you cast spells in that form right now?
So it's not a spell though; it's an ability. I can't spells in druid form until I'm like a level 14 druid or something like that. If I cast it before I shape, the effects continue while I'm in shape, so long as I hold concentration. But I can't cast a new spell while I'm in shape. So this druid wild shape is an ability.
Yeah, but I think we're blurring the lines on abilities and spells with this conversation, though, because I mean, I understand it's an ability, but you're using magic to shift yourself, change your shape, change your form, change your size.
Mike Merrills is saying online. It says he says shape to shape is fine, so I'm open to it.
I mean, I just Googled it and everything is popping up as it. So
yeah, it says yes. I mean, I suppose. I thought I know at some point in time you did have to back in the day.
Okay. Well, I'm going to see. I got 20 feet of move.
Well, I think back in the day there might have been components and or verbalization that needed to be done. And in these later editions, I think they removed that. So
Yeah.
that might be why.
Not sure.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Okay. For right now, I'm just gonna move right there and end my turn then.
All right. An ARAM.
Okay, well, knowing that I'm on the second floor, I'm going to slow down my movement a little bit and try not to make a lot of noise, so I guess stealth my way up to floor 3, because I don't want to...
Okay, so 15 foot of movement.
So I'm going to say I'm not quite sure where I'd end up on that map, so...
Alright, we're back at the top. Zenevieve. Your target is breathing slightly on his giant 4-poster bed. You're 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. If you get on the bed, you're 30 feet away from him. That's not including stealthing, though, unless you bonus action dash, but then do only 15 feet each time to stealth. I would allow you to move 30 foot in stealth if you used up your bonus action dash to do it.
I will do that.
Alright, I love it. Zenevieve fucking creeps up on the bed and is basically standing over this, like, scrawny old man priest.
Do you want me to roll a stealth check?
I do.
Okay.
But I mean, that you're gonna get there. It's just a matter of if he wakes up or not.
34?
She literally does cartwheels and backflips and lands on the bed and just jumps on it a couple times, but the bed doesn't even depress at all.
Okay.
Maybe she doesn't do all that, but you know what I mean. Like, she has no issue getting over onto this man's giant, oversized, like, it's like 2 king-size beds, basically, almost, that he's laying on. A bunch of pillows and blankets and stuff, and you see, kind of an older man, long hair and a beard, looks pretty scrawny, not necessarily sickly, but just scrawny and not, like, don't really eat very much, or maybe he just has a high metabolism, but he's there. What do you do with it?
I'm gonna kill him with the phantasmal dagger, hopefully.
I'm gonna fucking kill him! That's what I heard. That's all
This
I
is
heard.
my job.
I guess I'll do my job and like take his ass out real quick. Okay.
Oh. We will be using the last luck point.
No, wait a minute. Shouldn't she have advantage on that?
Oh yeah.
He is prone, sleeping.
Should I just roll again, or?
Yeah, I think it's fine. Just roll again. Unless you really feel the need to roll advantage, but I mean, you already dropped the 5. Alright, you hit, so it's a crit.
Okay, so that means... Okay, let me get sneak attack.
Oh, Dios mío. Let me see, did you have... Are you putting it in on your action tab for your Phantasm with the 44? Are you adding the 3d12?
No, I don't think so.
I'll do it real quick. That way you can just roll it all.
Okay.
Just makes it nice. Don't forget to hit sneak.
Yeah, sneak is on.
Alright,
Okay.
You should have it now.
Oh my god.
This is going to be ridiculous. I'm just hoping that you do enough. This guy's health on the sheet is not great, so...
Oh, it's... Did it roll the 3D? Okay, it did.
Doesn't matter what it rolled. It was enough.
So
I just like the big numbers.
Poor Lathander, losing one of his highest paid minions.
It was not very healthy.
No, he wasn't, not at all. He's an old frail priest, not even a war priest, just like a normal priest dude. And you climb up on the bed, you jump around a bunch, do cartwheels all around him, and then you just take your dagger and you fall forward and just plunge it into his chest. And, or however you go about it. Feel free to mention how you do it. I'm just saying things. But he, once again, burns from the inside out and becomes a blackened, charred smear of whatever the fuck that is. It's like a melted candle meets like a bunch of chalk and tar. He dead.
Okay.
He real dead.
He real dead. Okay.
You probably could have done this job by yourself, but now you got to cut them in.
It's okay. I liked having the support. Okay. Zevi's just gonna look back at them and just be like, "Get out," and that's gonna be it. Just go. And that's gonna be it for her because I think that's all she can do.
So, you've killed him, and now you guys are gonna like beeline to leave. Is that what you're saying that you want to do?
Yeah, but can I? Does he have anything on him that would be like identifiable? That way, I have proof that I'm the one who killed him.
On him, no. But you're in his bedroom, so like you could probably find something.
Then I'm telling them to go, but I'm gonna try and find something really quick just for proof. Once I have the ability to.
All right, how do you say it? What do you say? You just say go, or do you have more choice words? Like you can tell them what you're doing. Like tell me, like go ahead and speak your truth.
She doesn't say anything. She's just like.
Well,
just mouthing it.
Go.
Because she doesn't go.
You can do it. Okay. And then we're out of combat technically. I mean, there's nobody we're fighting right now. So if you guys want to interact, I mean, there's a couple of you in the room. 2 of you are at the top of the stairs about to enter the room, and 2 of you are in the room with her.
Is there any paper on the desk?
Yes.
I want to grab the paper.
Okay. So there's a bookshelf in the left corner. There's a desk in the right corner, and then there's a like laboratory desk in the bottom right corner. I think that's what I said it was, unless I got the 2 squares on the top mixed up on which one's which. But I think I got it.
No,
right.
that was right. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna revert to human and start searching that bottom right corner desk.
Okay, so I'm just gonna remove.
Okay, so my intentions are to move into the room and let everybody know, let the group know that there are another 4 guards in the guard shacks out front, on top of the one that was left behind by Lobolo. So that they're aware of the situation before we get down there. And then I personally am looking for shiny magical things. Anything that looks like it might be worth something in the room.
All right, I added a parcel to the inventory sheet for some things you guys find. I'm assuming you guys are lumping your shit together like you normally do, so I just added it.
Ivory brooch.
Bitch slap would like something pretty.
And then are you guys going to
Bitch slap should get the moonstone jewelry. Because she's the circle of the moon. No, that's Bilar, isn't he? Sorry.
Yep.
I mean, are you guys basically robbing this guy blind now?
He's dead. He's not blind.
I just mean, you're robbing this guy's bedroom? Are you going? There are more. The stairs continue to go up. It is a 5-story building. There's a tower that continues on in the next 2 levels. Just so you're aware.
2 levels.
There's 2 more levels above this one that is just parts of a small tower.
All right, so I'm gonna grab the spell book.
We can worry about all the stuff later.
Oh, okay. If we're gonna worry about it later, then yeah, that's fine. We'll worry about it later.
Grabbed all of it and we'll divvy it up later.
Yeah.
Yep. Sounds good.
Question for you, Dane. How close is the neighbor's house?
The wall to their estate is, I believe I said 10 feet, or did I say? I think I said 10 feet, 10 or 15 feet away from the wall to this estate.
No, you said it was 20 foot, and there's a wall in between. Because I was asking you about roping across from one building to another when we were planning.
Yeah, buildings are farther apart. The walls, but there's 2 walls next to each other that are. I think I said 10 foot. They're 10 foot apart. Like you could go from one wall to the next wall.
From building, it's 10 feet. So it's 20 feet from building to building.
Yes, because it was more than that. I think because it's 10 feet from wall to wall, and then another probably 10 feet from each wall in. So really, yeah, it would be 20 feet or 30 if you're coming from building to building.
Mm-hmm.
But wall to wall, it'd be about 20 feet. So you're right.
And okay, so guys, with Aram telling us there's more guards, I may have just thought of a different exit strategy.
Oh, do tell.
You're gonna love it, Cal. So if we can get out onto a terrace or the roof, I could giant spider and form some webbing down to shimmy to another building and or to the ground, like make a zip line, sort of.
That's
Just
pretty
a
cool.
thought. I mean, it's web, so it doesn't go very far, but I could get us outside of the fence at least.
Okay. I would be down. Xenophie is very willing to do the zip line. Just
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So let's. I mean, really, we just need to find a good place to do it from, and some place big enough for me to shift into a giant spider.
All I know for sure is that you guys are in this room, and it sounds like at least Labolo and Balar are raiding the different like bookshelves and desks and things. And it sounds like Aram did too because he's grabbing a spell book.
Right.
There's easily 15 vials of liquid on the round desk workstation. 15 stoppered vials of different fluids. Do you want them, or are you gonna leave them there?
is that a question for anybody?
I mean, you guys are all in there at this point.
Xenophie's gonna take 3 of them.
Well, there's 15, so I'm gonna put all 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if we can safely get them out, I'd say take everything we can and divvy it up later.
Yeah, that's. I was kind of going the Xenophie route. I was kind of picking and choosing what I would carry with me, but you guys recommended, we'll divvy it up later. So I'd say to do the same thing with the potions.
Yeah.
Death might not look so random if he's missing everything.
I mean, yeah. This slaps well educated in random murder, so
everybody pick 2 things.
I mean, whatever you guys want. I mean, I put it all on the party sheet. We can hash out what all's in there right now, but I think it doesn't make sense to. I think you guys will have time to look at it. I mean, you're not going to have time to look at it later, but maybe we can, if you want to just each pick 2 things, I can get rid of everything else. You can literally drag it off right now. That's fine if you guys want to go that route.
Is everybody cool with that? Like, just pick 1 or 2 things and then leave the rest so it doesn't look like a robbery?
I think it's fair to say 3 of the vials is considered one thing. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of shit on there, so feel free to have fun trying to figure out what it all is.
Okay.
I took that moonstone jewelry. I'm sorry I didn't say it before I took it. If anybody else wants it, I'll put it back.
You're a circle of the moon jewel.
I was contemplating it for our gem fence, but
I had that in mind too.
You
kind of owe him still.
Yeah, I'm grabbing the spell book for our sorcerer.
For who?
Guy. I can't remember his name.
I
It's
took
in my
the
notes
wire
somewhere.
flower.
Of course you did. Katie, you're
Now-
the best.
Now, when it comes to the exquisite onyx gems, you said there's 23 of them.
Yeah, whatever that says. So, yep.
I mean,
It's a bag
all
of
of 'em-
gems, so that'd be one item.
okay. Then I'm taking the exquisite onyx gem bag.
I don't blame you. I mean, considering that's a bunch of gems, it might be worth something.
Well, yeah, we got a gem guy to talk to.
It's true.
Genevieve's gonna take 3 of the vials.
Okay. You just pull them straight off of there and you can do it. That's fine.
Okay.
Are you able to see him, Cheyenne? I don't know. Are you able? You're able to get in there?
Yeah, I'm just waiting. I didn't want to like talk before everybody.
No, you're the best. I just wanted to make sure that you can actually get to. I know you have issues with Fantasy Grounds sometimes, so.
And
I see him.
oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm interrupting.
Fight!
No,
Fight!
you're okay.
Fight!
And because I think it's the most identifiable piece, she's gonna take the ivory brooch as like proof of her kill.
Okay.
You want to remove the remainder of those exquisite gems, onyx gems?
Yeah, you just write 16 on your thing.
Yeah, 23, but yeah.
The onyx gem. That's what you're talking about.
No, the exquisite onyx gems. You
I
put
see.
23
I
of them.
I removed the
Yep.
regular onyx gems as well, so that's fine.
For my second, I'm going to take that bag.
Just the random bag.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's a good choice.
Yeah, if
Take
you guys
the
are
bag.
cheating, it for sure is.
I'm gonna
Bag.
do
Functional value.
3 of the vials, the decanter, and I wanna.
I do love that the
Go ahead,
fighter's
Steve.
like, I'm gonna take the decanter and some like just I just love that.
I want to take the land sports set. I think that might get money if we don't want to keep that
What is it?
land sports set. Wouldn't that be like a
the
chess
gate
set?
land sports set. Yep, okay. A gate land sports set
I get-
coming in. You said the crystal decanter coming in. And what last?
3 vials.
Okay.
And with the idea of 3 items, scrolls?
Each one's
got-
random.
Each one's in. Well, yeah, but you got one that says 3.
Well, each individual, those 3 are rolled together.
Okay. Well, I mean, I got a scroll case I could put them into. That's why I was.
Sure. I mean, you can see all the scrolls if you want, but I mean, you're pushing your two or 3 item minimum you guys are talking about.
Well, this would be my minimum. This is the.
Yeah, you
grab
got
one of them.
You got the spell book. You got some gems, and then a bag of gems, and then you're gonna grab.
Yeah.
All the scrolls, or just the 3 that are looped together?
Is there any distinguishing marks to kind of?
You want to open them?
Yeah, sure. Why
Check
not?
them out while you're here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me Arcana 3 times.
Arcana.
It used to be read magic. I don't know if I never really use it though.
Yeah. 15,
Okay.
18, 23. Arcana's a thing for me.
Yeah, I mean it's not bad, right? 2. I'm just looking. Hang on 1 second. 3. And last but not least. So the 3 spells, the ones you had in your hand, with the 15, you can tell that it's protection from evil and good. All 3 of them. With the 18, you can tell that one's a 2nd level spell for rope trick. And the final piece of the scrolls, the other single one, is a 3rd level spell, plant growth.
All right.
There are also
I'll
3
take-
ivory scroll cases here.
Yeah, but those are cases. They may or may not have things in them. I don't know.
No one's looked. There's
But-
just cases right now.
Yeah. I mean, can we look into the cases and see what's in them?
How long are you guys hanging out?
Probably not too long.
I'm gonna say it's been probably 10 minutes.
Yeah, we should probably get going.
Yeah.
I'll just leave them.
You're probably 5 minutes out from the next, because you were rounding the corner right before the city guards showed up, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
So post that, it's been about 10 minutes, and it's like we talked about. It's 15 minutes for a full rotation. So in 5 minutes, the next group of guards will be around.
We better go.
That group will be back where they'll be full circle in an average trip.
None of them sound like they're worth holding on to, so I'm just going to leave those behind and go.
Okay. Did you grab anything else?
No, just the 2 items that I talked about earlier.
All right, so let's real quick, just who got what? I got Mike's items. Katie, what'd you take? You took a wire, flour.
Yep.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Balar, you took
The bag and the moonstone jewelry.
good ideas. And Cheyenne, what did Sylvia grab? The crystal decanter.
Some vials.
And then the
Oh yeah.
chess set. Basically the chess set thingy.
Oh yeah, the chest set and the vials. And then Cal, you grabbed.
The vials and the brooch.
Okay. Is anybody gonna take there's a couple bags of money. Does anybody take the money?
I'll take the money.
Oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, I didn't even see it there.
So I mean, there's just a bunch of money in the party sheet. 251 gold, 393 silver, 3 copper. Should I disperse that to the party, or are you guys gonna leave it here so it doesn't look like blatant robbery?
That's actually what I was just about to say. I mean,
Well, you guys had discussed it already a little.
That's fair. Yeah, I'd say leave the money. We're gonna get paid for the job. So
Now you could take some of it. Katie, you didn't take anything besides a wire. Do you want to take 100 gold?
Sure.
You want to take 100 gold and 150 silver, or just 100 gold, or do you want to take all the gold or all the silver? Like how much? You tell me how much. I just work here.
Just 100 gold is fine.
All right. 100 gold I will give you, and I'm going to clear this out of here, and I'll get all this other shit out of here eventually too. So, Bits, did you write it on your sheet already?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Got it.
And your idea to leave is go up the tower?
To a balcony. I mean, as low as possible would be best, because I don't have the greatest range shooting a spider web out of my butt.
What's your range?
Web range for the web is 60 feet.
Oh, you'd be fine. Maybe. You'd be fine-ish. So you're not going to go up the staircase to the next 2 levels. You're just going to go out the nearest balcony?
Well, I mean, the balcony in this room faces out the front over the courtyard, so that's probably not a good idea.
So that isn't a balcony. That is a room, like a sunroom, with 2 chairs in it and like a lounge, like a little small lounge area with a bunch of windows.
I mean, we could do this from the roof, too. If there's a window in this room big enough for us to crawl through to get out onto the roof.
I'll just say this is here. I don't know what the hell it's supposed to be here for. It looks like just a normal staircase. But I'll say that this window over here would be good enough.
Okay.
Really, I would say most of the windows are pretty average-sized windows. You could probably get through them. They are locked.
Is the slope of the roof adequate for standing on? Is the next question. Or is it one of those, like,
It's not ideal, but it's not undoable. Does that make sense? Like, it's slanted maybe 45 degrees.
It's pretty steep.
Yeah, so but I mean it's not slide down right now. I mean you can a spider especially will be fine, but depending on what you guys are doing, you can always go back out the front door too. I mean you guys did so well.
I mean, are you guys all cool with going out this window? I'll shoot a web over the fence and then connect it to just above this window, and then we zip line down.
How how about we shoot a web across and you go across, and we'll just throw you a rope.
He can take a rope with him.
Or take a rope with you. Well, yeah, once he shapeshifts back into human form, if he had rope in his bag, yeah. But,
no, I mean, if any of you had rope, you could tie it to a spider leg. He could scuttle across and.
Can we with him being that small? That's what I'm. That's why I wasn't thinking about it.
Let's keep in mind, though, I'm going to be a giant spider. It's not the most inconspicuous thing. You know,
right?
A humanoid shape might be missed ziplining down or shimmying across, but a giant spider is a little harder to miss.
Right. Well, that's why I wanted to keep you as a little spider and just have you shoot a web across and get you across.
I only have one wild shape left, and the little spider can't shoot a web.
Oh, and you already shapeshift?
Yep.
I know you were talking about it. I didn't realize you did it. Oh, shit. I missed that part. Okay.
I have one shape left.
Okay. Well, then in that case, yeah, then...
And then, the other thing I want to mention is, I mean, the festival's tomorrow. The street's pretty busy. You guys kind of are, the house is set off of the main road, but right around the corner is the main road. And off traffic is going to come down this road at times too. You guys sort of probably timed it out. It's not like you just went up right away. First time you got there, you murdered the guard and went in. You guys probably like waited it out until, okay, it's clear, let's go. Otherwise, it wouldn't have worked. So it isn't not busy-ish, especially because of the festival coming up.
Okay.
So I don't know. I'm just saying that because you guys are about to be like 6 dudes on a wire above this like semi-busy street. I don't know if that's realistically gonna work. Not across the main street to go to the front like you were talking about, Mike, going across. You probably wouldn't think that just because.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, as a character, you wouldn't be like, we could shoot a web or a rope across and go across the main kind of semi-busy road. A giant spider and 5 humanoids, 1 giant berserker and half-orc and whatnot, going like hand over fist, like 15, 20 feet off the road. It's dark, but I mean, how many of you have night vision?
I think all of us do now.
Right. So that should answer at least one. If you guys all have night vision, I mean, a good portion of the population might as well. So being out in the open, hanging 20 foot above a semi-busy-ish street during festival.
I mean,
okay.
We could always go ground level and try to find like a back door and jump the fence.
Are there windows to the back side of the room? Can we see out to the backside? Is the walls?
The backside of the room is a wall. Is like a little room in there that's like just like the rest of the building. It's a part of the tower.
Okay, I'm just because I know that on the first floor there's a greenhouse, right? So I wasn't sure if maybe there were windows on the upper levels looking down. Because
let's see. So the greenhouse. Let me look at the greenhouse. See the greenhouse. See how it's darkened out over behind the staircase there.
Okay.
That means there's a roof on top of the glass for the greenhouse is right there, at the top.
Okay.
So like if you were to go through that wall, you could get on that, but there's a wall there. I mean, then this little window.
Right. Well, what I'm hoping to do is I'm hoping to find out during Bilar's time scoping things out, mapping things out, was there any mention or notice of back doors to the wall? Is there a back gate to the wall?
There is not a back gate to the wall.
Okay, so yeah, it's either go over it or go through the front door. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, you could go over the wall. You could go to a neighboring building that's not right off the main road, or you could go try and go back out the front gate. Now I do have a question that concerns Lobolo. He's like, I really like guard number 5. He's super nice. I'm just concerned that like after the spell wears off and he realizes I charmed him and we came in here and his boss is missing, what are we supposed to do? Like, I mean, he's gonna remember. And he just blinks at you guys and like adjusts his dress. Bom, bom, bom.
I mean, at the end of the day, he slept with the bard, so I don't think he's going to want that information getting out.
Are you going to risk your? Lobolo's like, I kind of like Guard 5. I don't really want anything bad to happen to him, but at the end of the day, like, I mean, it looks like a pretty dastardly deed. It looks like you had attacked a tar beast in the bed there, and it's just like those rumors that Bitch Slap was talking about that concern me. And I don't know, guys. This is looking kind of, you know, what are we gonna do? Like, we're kind of in a pickle because now there's that one guard down there. Abraham, you said there's four more out front.
Yeah.
How are we getting out of here? What we got to figure out. We got to get away clean. I mean, I can't risk my reputation. I don't want the entire city after me. I don't. I mean, I'm amazing, and I could probably fuck my way through them, but I don't want to have to.
I mean,
that's the bard speak.
Right. No, I hear you. I mean, I guess you should have thought about that while you were rolling around in the hay with him, or after you were rolling around in the hay with him.
Oh, I'm thinking about it right now, believe you me. But I didn't know what to do. I didn't think about it, and I got up here, and he's down there watching the gate. I thought that was a good idea to keep up the appearance of him being on the job versus not, you know what I mean? We already decimated one. Like, what do you do? Xenovi, like, that guy's goop.
We may need to go finish that particular, because at this point he is the only one who knows of the group. The rest of them only know of me, and they think I just spotted a fire and moved on. There may be another murder involved here, as much as I don't really want to.
Yeah, with him still being charmed, could Lobolo be like, hey, come in here real quick, round 2, and then Cal be waiting?
Yeah, I mean, I could try and get him. I mean, he should still be charmed. I feel the power of magic coursing through me that sustains the spell, so I feel pretty good about it.
And if you just kind of like crack a door and come on.
Yeah, let me go get him. He runs downstairs. A couple minutes go by. He comes back up with the other guard behind him. The guard's like, what's going on here? And he comes into the room with you guys.
Can I make a suggestion before we get to that point? While we were waiting for him to come back,
absolutely.
I recommend that Xenovi stand next to the door and take care of the issue when he comes in.
As he walks in, before he gets a chance to react.
I think we should kill him regular and take his body.
Well, I mean, with all these piles of goo around here, it would look better if they found another pile of goo.
It's not very random, though.
Lobolo kind of likes the idea of taking the body as well and maybe even framing him for it. I do like him. But, like, somebody's going to have to take the fall for this. Otherwise, they're going to be looking. This is a high-ranking cleric politician, dude.
I feel like it's going to suck for cleanliness purposes, but I feel like gooing him and then removing the goo is going to be a lot easier than carrying a body out of here. Just, like, scoop it up into a bag real quick and go.
What if...
A random bag we just found laying around here, you say?
You just picked up a pretty good sized bag there, Bolar.
If that's what it takes, what it takes. I'm okay with it. But we're trying to disappear the guy. It's a lot easier to carry goo out than it is a body. So
But-
I will put the goo in my bag and carry it out. I am okay with that.
Balar, is there anything in that bag? First of all, don't you want to like try and take anything out of it if there's something in there? Have you even checked?
Yeah, Ballard, you want to reach into the bag and take something out?
Yeah, let's reach in, see if there's anything in said bag.
What are you doing to reach in? Do you have like a plan for that?
I'm
reach
gonna open it up and look inside first because Mama didn't raise no fool.
This looks like an empty like leather bag with a black interior.
I mean, it looks empty, and I can see the whole inside of it. So I've got an empty leather bag.
It's a pretty decent size. Are you guys gonna put it down and try to get the guy to stand on it? Like, here, stand on the bag. Get as much in as we can out the gate.
LeBeau's pretty kinky. Get in the bag.
Yeah, he is. LeBeau's a freak.
I think at this point we can just goo him and then use our disguises to like clean up the mess and just put the dresses into the bag with the goo. I don't think we need disguise anymore at this
I think
point.
this is getting real complicated.
Simply put, if we're going to lure him in, I was thinking Genevieve could probably do it without using the special dagger and turn him into goo. I mean, I understand your point of view on the carrying a body out idea, but I don't know.
Into, Lobolo's like, also, I guess we don't even have to bring him all the way up here. It might be easier to clean up out of the front yard.
Maybe in like a hole.
I don't know, but I'm sure there's going to be
In the midst of this, just because she has a curiosity, Genevieve is like, oh, they're not wanting to go exactly into murdering right away. And can she... and she sort of zones out, but can she examine, like, one of the vials and try to decipher what's in it?
Oh, yeah, sure. What do you want to use to do that?
What would it be?
Don't taste it.
She's not tasting it. Absolutely not.
Depending on what you're looking for, I mean, there's a few that I could consider it being skill-wise. In what way do you want to examine it? Because there's Arcana, there's Insight, there's Medicine, Nature, potentially, Religion, because this guy's a priest, right? Survival. Any of those could work depending. I just feel like how you want to examine it makes a difference.
I'm just kind of like eyeballing it, looking at it, turning it over.
Insight.
Yeah, okay.
Would be perfect, I think. Because you're
Okay.
kind of like, I wonder what the fuck this is.
13.
Yeah, it's a gold liquid in that particular
Okay.
vial you have. It's pretty thick, but it's thick, but it sloshes. Like it's not like jelly.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so let's
Yeah,
get this done. Let's get out
continue
of here. Yeah.
I was really trying to determine if whether or not there might have been black goop inside the vials.
Okay,
There's about to
so
be, it sounds like.
all right, Genevieve. This is essentially your job, and you're leading us on this job. What do you want to do? You want to kill this guy and keep the body? You want to goo him? What do you want to do?
I think gooing him might be your best bet.
Okay, where?
Where?
Bring
Can
him
we
up
get him
here,
to-
out in the courtyard, in the hall, in a different spot, somewhere, anywhere? Doesn't matter.
I don't think it matters very much. Let's get him in not in this room. That feels
Why don't we just
too
take him to the
safe.
giant hole in the courtyard?
Yeah. Yeah.
Where the tree was?
Mm-hmm.
What tree? There wasn't a tree there. Just a giant hole.
There was definitely a tree there.
Lobolo picks up the plant growth spell off of the table and says, "That's a fantastic fucking idea." And he's like, "I can grow grass over it."
I could stick the tree back in there, and you could grow the tree back.
Let's do it.
That's great.
Lobolo's for it. Lobolo's like, "That's good." And that tree will get all the nutrients it needs.
That's right.
But that's not goop, is it? Or is it? You said goopin'. Lobolo's confused. Only a little. Only a little. He likes a lot of that. So, but me personally, I want to know, okay, so the plan is go down.
Lobolo, yeah, we're going to go downstairs. Lobolo needs to get him to come over to where the tree was with his back to the doorway. And Genevieve needs to go out there and do what Genevieve does.
And the rest of us will wait just inside.
Yeah.
All right, let's look at that. Are we ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Plan made, right? So let's see. This is actually a thing I've been wanting to do. Selection mode. Selection mode. I'm trying a new thing real quick. Let me get rid of this guy. Trying to see if I can do these all at once. Let's see. Nope, it just doesn't want it once still, even though I did selection mode. I must have to hit another button that I don't know about. Can you guys move yourselves from there to where you want to be?
There you go.
I should have just drawn these on here, but the trees are all basically right there in lines, besides the pool. So there's a pool that is slightly bigger in the corner. I should have just drawn these on here. Then there's trees going straight up, 2 rows of them. That's the tree she pulled out. Genevieve's coming to him here. He's getting here. We got Lobolo calling him over.
Lobolo would probably be swapped with the guard, because we want the guards back to the doorway.
Okay. So call the guard over. Here's this. She's hiding behind him.
No. It would be switch guard 5 with Lobolo. Leave her where she was at. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Now you got it. That way his back is to the door, and then she can just sneak up from behind and...
Yep.
As Lobolo pushes him into the hole.
Oh yeah, let's position his ass.
That's what we're looking for.
Alright, well, let's start with a stealth check from you then, Cal.
25.
That's pretty good. Let's see what guard has for perception, if anything here. Wisdom. Oh yeah. No. He's unaware of your evil antics.
I feel so bad.
So I guess bring forth justice? Question mark?
Question mark. Okay. Oh, I only rolled it once again, darn. But
Well, you might crit though.
I might crit. Well, no, is it not?
Roll it because it's just exciting.
I was about to say, is it not crit anyway because it's surprise?
It is.
Nope,
See,
we're taking that.
But yeah, but you see my point? Like if we hadn't given it a chance, we would have never known that you could have almost really maunched it up. And I would think you have 1 luck point left, don't you?
I do have 1 luck point left.
Cheaters. All right, cool. So you smirk him. Let's see how kind of damage you do. Jesus.
Holy fuck.
Love it.
Instant death.
It's a lot of dice.
Not dying, dead.
It's a lot of dice. Roll a wisdom save or a will save. Yeah, wisdom save.
A wisdom save?
Yeah.
Oh no, I haven't had to roll one of those yet.
Yeah, you've killed a lot more people than a couple now, though, consciously.
13.
Cool. Your skin gets paler.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay.
You hear
Okay.
in your ears. Lightly. Almost consistently.
Great. Fantastic.
All right.
So the deed is
step
done.
out.
Push that. Lobolo casts the plant growth thing. Bitch Slap's going to bring the tree out.
Yeah.
So Bitch Slap brings the tree out, puts the tree back. Body under it. Goop under it. Quick spell. It works. I mean, it's just he's able to pull the spell out, scroll out, and use it. Line up the tree. Now you guys are going to do what?
The garden, greenhouse out back.
Yep.
Is there any way of getting out that way?
There's windows.
Well, let's see about getting out a window. Is there a wall past the windows?
Yeah, all around the entire manor.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, but can we use rope to climb up over the wall?
Yeah, easily. I mean, it's a 15-foot wall. It's not very.
Okay. So I suggest to the group that we go out the back, check and make sure that there's nobody wandering about behind the wall. And, or better yet, what about between the buildings? Yeah, I mean, we head out the garden, we head out the greenhouse through one of those windows. We check the, I guess you call it an alleyway between the walls of the house. And as long as it's clear, we use a rope to get up and over the wall.
Oh.
All right, let's do it.
If we use the front door, we're going to have to explain ourselves to 4 guards, and then eventually we'll become suspects in this whole entire shenanigans.
Yeah, you're.
I'd rather not go out there.
Fair.
All right, so everybody give me athletic checks for athletic or acrobatics to get over the wall. Acrobatics, though, you'll have to go to a corner. It's too tall to just leap over it unless you have athletics that you'll use. So Aram, Balar, Sylvia, and Plate Mail. Are you guys trying to climb the walls stealthily? Then is anybody going first?
Zenevie's gonna go to a corner because she's definitely using acrobatics.
This corner.
Balar's
Yeah.
going to the corner as well.
I have also, because I have acrobatics. Oh, fuck.
Bitch Slap, did you roll?
Yes.
Okay.
She just athletics.
Well, no, because I did the same thing, and I actually got the same number, but
Nice.
it didn't come up.
Oh well, tough.
I got 16 for mine.
I got an 8.
You're struggling.
21.
Again.
All right. Well, are you staying up top again? Or honestly, I can ask you that too, Bitch Slap.
Am I staying on top of the wall?
23 is going to lift you up into the top of the wall. Your choice to jump down.
Oh, okay.
Same with you, Zenevieve.
Okay.
Aram 21.
Yeah.
Was your acrobatics? So you're over the corner as well. Is anybody attempting to do it stealthily?
Zenevie is.
All right. Let me get stealth checks from you, and it mostly matters just because you guys there are people kind of around. So if you're not trying to get noticed, I would say you should all attempt a stealth check.
Yeah.
If you're within 30 feet of me, you get a +10.
That's because that's still on. So maybe everybody goes with you. Regardless.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. So I rolled a 16. Do I get the +10 from?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, because it's still
Okay.
active.
Is he within 30 feet of me?
He is now, so everybody's getting it. Balar, you're at a.
So I had a nat 20 totaling 33. Or no, because I disadvantaged you with my armor, so
Still 33 though.
Yeah.
So everybody's is pretty good still. I mean, really, Zenevieve, yours is like the worst, except for you and Bitch Slap so far. What did you get, Cheyenne?
22.
22 on the dice or total?
Well, it was a 9 plus 3 to make 12, then plus 10 to make 22.
Okay, so total 22. Okay, so
Yeah.
you guys do some pretty good stealth chest stuff. Let me see. Got a few to roll. Ooh. Who was lowest? What does this? Okay. Well, I know who was and wasn't seen. Now what?
I was seen.
You guys got over the got over the wall, and you're in the alley, and you leave. Now where are you going?
Do we see if there were people that saw us?
Oh yeah, so you can hit perception if you like. Yeah,
I would love to.
a little perception.
No.
That one.
24.
21.
Struggles to get up the wall, and then that one, which I assume you guys just hoist him over, or he stays there and tries for a while everybody else is going.
Bring me with on your darkness.
Yeah, Ballard, did you roll another get up the wall at any point?
I didn't. I can if you want me to.
Might as well. I just want to see how hard it is for you to actually do it. Oh yeah, okay. With a little help from your friends, right? 16, you've managed to kind of hoist your way up there.
With a little help from my friends.
You needed 18, so somebody had to help you. But you made it, and everybody's over. Well, let's see our perceptions. We've got 1 for Balar, we've got 21 from Zenavi. Sorry, I didn't hear all these. 24 from Aram. So, looks like for stealth, we had a 26 for Zenavi, so she's clear. We got a 33 from Balar for stealth. He's clear. We got a total of 21, which is with the plus 10 already in there, right, Mike?
Yep.
You were seen. And then the high perception notices that you were seen, so the perception of 21. Zenavi, you would notice that he was seen, and so would you, Aram. And then as far as stealth goes, we still have Bitch Slap. She's at 26. At 16, so she was definitely seen. You guys noticed that she was seen as well. And I think that's... What do you get for your stealth checks, Cheyenne? Do you remember?
22? Does that sound right to everybody else?
Yeah.
Stealth check, yes.
Okay. Yeah, so 22 stealth. So you were not seen, but the two of you that were seen was those 2 lower stealth checks that we mentioned. So.
Bitch Slap and Millar.
Yep.
But
No, it wasn't me.
It was Bitch Slap and... Who was it? I just said it.
And Aram.
And Aram, yeah. 21. Was seen by one of the guards. Leaving, in the alley walking. They noticed you walking by.
City guards or house guards?
House guard.
Did they see us jumping the wall, or they just see us walking into the alley?
They see you in the alley.
Okay.
But Aram, that's particular for you, Aram, because you saw him earlier on the road.
gotcha.
So it would concern me if I just gooed 3 dudes in a politician's manner in a cleric politician dude's manner in the fucking Summerside. It would concern me to have anybody see me anywhere near there and associate me with 3 gooed out bodies. I personally would not be into it.
Well, you said they saw. What did they see?
They saw you. I'm just saying that you noticed. You guys made eye contact, basically, or you noticed that he saw you moving, and you're pretty sure he at least saw you. You're not sure if he recognized you, but that one of the guards that you saw earlier this evening when you were walking and talking about fire saw you in that alley on the opposite side of the house.
But he just saw me in the alley. He didn't actually see me climb down the wall, though.
You guys were not seen climbing down the back wall.
Okay.
But you were seen in the alley behind the house. And the only one of you that really concerns me about except for that you guys are all together, would be just you, Aram, because you saw that guard before and then saw him again behind the house. First in front of the house, then behind the house, the same evening.
Yeah.
Weird circumstances.
So, am I within talking distance
Of the guard?
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I'm asking what's next. Are you guys approaching? Like, which way are you going to go? Are you going to, like, disperse into the night? Go to Granny's? Are you gonna go to the you're in? Or Mike, you and two of you at least know, unless you guys share amongst yourselves, who all knows that some of you were seen in the proximity of the house. Now, does that mean a lot? I mean, bitch slap, maybe not. They probably didn't see you coming to the house. You know. So
let me clarify the question. I guess, is he within talking distance? The guy who noticed me, and that I noticing me.
I mean, it's the opposite side of the house. I mean, you're in the alley. You guys were walking, so like you've already walked past, from my understanding.
Okay.
I was just saying, I mean, potentially, if you guys decide, like, actually, I'd like to talk to that dude, we could pivot to where you're walking, turn to walking towards him, because it's within seconds, right?
Okay. Well, yeah, because like I said, okay. So let me just lay out the intending game plan, and hopefully that'll explain what's going on. So the reason why I'm asking is because if he's within talking distance, I'm just going to simply look at him and say, I was looking to see if there's if the fire had spread to any other homes. But if he's not within talking distance, then I'm just going to continue on with the group, and we're going to go wherever it is we go.
Well, what do you consider talking distance? I mean, let's see.
Like, do I got to yell at him to talk to him? Do I got to walk?
I mean, he's let's see, what does that say? It's 135 feet away, roughly. Somewhere between 100 and 135 feet away from you.
Okay, so, I mean, at the end of the day, he sees me, but it's nighttime, so he may or may not know.
Yeah, he sees you and a couple other people. Or what he just saw two of you, I think, right? Yeah, just you and Mitchlep got actually seen on the scene behind the building at that time.
Yeah. So then we'll just keep going then. And I'll deal with it later if it comes up.
I like it. Alright, so what's your guys' next move? We've killed the guy. You murdered him solid, and both two of his guards.
I think we were going to use the main, like, festival road to kind of disappear into the crowd and go to Granny's, kind of see how it plays out.
You're going to Granny's tonight?
Well, it's like morning-ish now, isn't it? Or is it still middle of the night?
I mean, it didn't take you guys that long to... There's 6 of you. The 6 of you could go and take dude out and... and head over and take a couple of his possessions and roll out, and it's been 20 minutes at this point. You waited for that other team, the guard to circulate one more time. So you got 10 minutes before the city guard relapse that area.
We should definitely get into the crowded area so it looks like we belong out on the streets.
Hell yeah, I like that though, because like none of you look like you're going festivaling. All of you have like not all of you, but a good portion of you have like 16 weapons on you.
I don't have any.
I appreciate you recognizing that.
It's just all right. So just for my own shits and giggles, we're gonna wrap it up with you guys. Leaving the place. You do manage to get away into the crowd. It's a busy festival time. So like we're gonna roll this down for the last 20 minutes or whatever, and just kind of finish up everything and kind of see what we're doing next week. Okay, so. You guys managed to disperse into the crowd. You can head to Granny's. That's cool. If you're wanting to, it's kind of late for that. But she runs a cheese stall. So, she's got that little cheese vendor stand that we were talking about. And you head over to Granny's. And, she's happy to have you. Granny's just so pleasant. She's got like a little country twang to her. She's a little older. She's probably like a 70-something-year-old, like, little human lady. And she just loves to talk about cheese and curds and the tea. She likes tea. She drinks a lot of tea. She does like milk too. Milk and tea, just depends. 2 spoons. So she has you guys all sit in there. She feeds you cheese and crackers. She's got some sliced sausages. You know, the charcuterie board is on point. You know, like she's just helping out. And Granny just really settles you guys into a nice, comfortable evening after murdering 3 dudes. So, you're in the clear there. What is your guys' next plan?
Change out of this dress.
Just has her armor on underneath it, which is just like, I don't know, a leather strap and a rat cloak just underneath the dress.
I think a healthy combination of
doesn't care.
Laying low with our ears to the ground to see what kind of news is spreading, see if we need to tuck tail quick, and Zenevieve collecting the rewards so we can take a job and get out of town for a while isn't a bad idea.
We have time to do that if we want to get that even done. Really, you're gonna go meet with Franz's boy.
Yeah,
in my head, collecting the reward on this and then taking a job to be out of town for a while, probably not a bad idea, just in case.
I mean, we could always go back to the original town.
Yeah, I mean, we got all those stones to take to what's his name?
Black Tome. Let's head back to Black Tome. Yeah, after we get paid.
Okay.
You guys want to see if there's a job that would take us that way, or just get there?
Aren't we recovering the body from the?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Right.
Perfect.
That at least gets us out of town for a few days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe, depends on how long it takes us to find it.
If we really need to go far, I found coordinates at my family's house because I went and looked at it. If you guys want to check it out, I'm not kind of sure where it's at or anything.
Coordinates to what?
I don't know. I went to go see my family's house and it was kind of like not really. I mean, it was turned over a little, and in on the back of one of the paintings there was coordinates, and that was it. We want to go
Okay. Sounds like a game plan. We'll look for our body on the way.
Look, Dane, I'm assuming at this point Aram has mentioned that the guard saw him. Is that a fair assumption?
No. You're not asking him, you're asking me, and no, I did not.
Didn't somebody else see that?
Zenevieve also saw.
Oh,
okay.
I also saw.
Okay, so you asked about the coordinates
Zenevieve
on the
wasn't
map.
seen.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, Zenevieve wasn't seen, and if Aram's not saying anything, she's going to respect it and not say anything either.
Okay, cool.
She'll talk to him about that later.
So Sylvia mentions this family map or whatever she has, and Sylvia, I can assume, as you mentioned it, he's like, well, tell me about it. You probably show it to him.
Yeah, I take it out of my bag and give it to him.
Show it to the team. So it's actually a map of Grenweld on there after you kind of get your team to look at it a little more, as well as it's known. Some of these names on here you've never seen or heard of before, but the coordinates go to the circle at the top left corner of the map, roughly. I mean, as best as your team can kind of whittle out with their roles and stuff between Lobolo and probably our bard or our druid warlock and Aram. We figure out essentially the general area of where those coordinates are going based off this map, but the map is a little weird and some of the places you've never heard of.
Okay. Well, the coordinates, we're going to go check out the coordinates as a exploration thing, not a job thing. We did tell the princess that we would go retrieve this body. It is an actual job in a sense. I mean, if there was something of importance at those coordinates, I'd prioritize it higher, but at this point, my suggestion is we go find the body, because the sooner we get the body back, the less decayed it'll be. And get back to drop it off, then we'll head off to go find what's at your coordinates.
Yeah, that works.
Is group consensus okay with that, or?
I'm good with it.
I'm good with that.
Hell yeah.
All right.
So the consensus is then we're going to get out of Dodge, go find the body.
Yeah, and we can just, come
After
up with an excuse why I'm not going back into Summerside to drop the body off. That's all.
all of this after Zenevieve collects the bounty, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Got it. So,
Yes.
Zenevieve, you go meet. What's your contact's name?
Steve.
Is that right? That sounds good.
I can't find the note for it, so that's what I jokingly named him last week.
Oh no. Steve is good. No, Franz is the contact for the one in other place, but your bounty here was Steve for now, so that's fine.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So Steve and you get together. Everything's just as shady as it was the last time. He does pay you out just as he promised.
Okay.
He pays you out and has a look of respect, and he, you give him the item, or do you give it to him, or you just show it to him?
I just show it to him.
Okay. So you're keeping the item, but you show him the item, and his eyes kind of get big, like, Christ, you did it? Kind of thing. Obviously, he wouldn't say Christ. He'd be like, oh, holy Lathander. Or, oh, God, I didn't know it was a Lathander night, or whatever. But he's not like that. But he's not one of those. But anyhow, so you're able to get paid for him, which is what? How much did I tell you?
Over 2,000 gold, I think.
It was 2,500.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. 2,500 gold comes to the party. Split it up even.
I should hope
Yeah.
Boop.
I had to wear a dress, so
There's 4 extra
that's
gold
only
in the pot
fair.
for you, bitch slap. I'm going to give it to you.
thanks.
You got it. Did you add it to yourself already, or did you want me to add it?
I didn't add it.
I got the 4 for you. Oh, I just messed it up. What was it 2 seconds ago?
It was 6:47 before any of it.
No, let me throw a tomato at myself here. I can just go back on the live stream, right?
Ah, good call.
Where's the little guy to do it? Maybe I have to do it later. I don't know. I'll look at it and figure it out. It's no problem. I think it was more than that. I think it was like 10,000, 1,000 and some or something. I don't know. I thought I just saw it and I didn't register. I was trying to add the number in and so I deleted it. Anyway, so you guys all get fat paid. Basically 416 gold pieces each. For 3 murders. You think that's worth it? Is that a good going rate for 6 people to murder 3?
125 gold a person? No, not really.
I mean, that's a lot of gold, though, now, in these times. The common man isn't making 125 gold in one night.
Well, my thought process is taking the biggest job that they had, even if it isn't the greatest pay in the world, or even if it is, either way, puts our names out there as people who have actually gotten the job done. Unlike our bumbled escort mission.
Okay.
So.
Awesome. So, anyway, you guys managed to do that. You managed to get the reward. You managed to leave the city. You managed to find the corpse. You found the trail of the corpse due to Bitch Slap's wolf-like senses.
We didn't happen to come across any 3-armed trolls there, did we?
No,
I
haven't seen.
Okay.
Haven't seen him yet.
All right.
Here, a couple more levels from now, when he matures, though, you guys might have a new enemy to face. Who knows? Or a new best friend. I'm sure he loves you for murdering his entire troll family. You guys are the worst. Questions, answers, philosophical debates. It sounds pretty good to me. We'll have you guys hot on the trail of the servant maid's body for the merchant queen. You know.
Sounds like a game plan.
good.
A night's rest, maybe.
So full night's rest starting next session. You guys want to be on a full night's rest? Sounds fair. Starting fresh. I mean, did you guys use? I guess you had some spells you used, didn't you?
Yep, fireball.
I would love my luck points back.
And somebody changed a couple times, so I'm sure he'd like to have those back.
Long rest on the road to get the body of the lady. I feel like I missed stuff. Oh, and then what's after that? Once we find the body, are we taking the body back, or are we taking the body with us to the other town? Because you're gonna be about halfway between.
We're gonna take it back.
Back to town.
That's my suggestion. I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna talk for everybody, but
yeah,
I don't know.
That's the next. That'll be the next question, though, because currently, find the body, then we're supposed to deliver it right away, or do we want to go and take the gems to the gem dealer, check on our old town, and then go take the body? Because the body, yes, there's a time frame, but it's about a year.
Oh.
So once you find the body, do you want to lug it around and go take care of some stuff while you're halfway there before you come back to the big city to start doing next steps?
From what I'm seeing on the map, we would have to go back to Summerside and then go right back the way we came to get to Blacktome. So it might make sense just continue to Blacktome and then drop the body off on the way to the coordinates if that's the way we're heading.
Okay.
So we got the time to do it. So
Yeah.
So wait, what did you say the first step's going to be after you get it?
So after we find the body, continue on to Blacktome, do what we need to do there, and then backtrack to Summerside, and then continue from Summerside to Sylvia's coordinates. That's my idea. In my head, that makes the most sense as far as working expeditiously.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think that sounds good. Everybody thinks that sounds good. Anybody else? I mean, I'm open. I'm sitting here. I can, we got time to phase as many questions out as you guys want. Still, if 6 minutes of chatting about it.
The only concern I have with picking up the body and carrying it back to Blacktome Keep is, number one, we're carrying a rotting body.
Bro, I got a cart. Says
okay.
Lolo.
We're carting around a rotting body. I mean, so many possible bad things can happen with that idea, between rats coming in and eating more of the body, or wildlife, or losing the body.
Well, that's what makes life amazing. Says
as
Lolo.
as much as I really want to go back to Blacktome Keep and go talk to our friends about things that we have to fulfill things that we said we would do, I'd rather get rid of this body sooner than later.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with whatever. I was just voicing what I think makes the most sense to me.
Sure, absolutely, but I mean, it's not just you and me. Sylvia, Bitch Slap, Genevieve, your thoughts?
I would rather get rid of the body sooner rather than later.
I would also rather get rid of the body sooner rather than later.
That's 3 right there, so we'll get rid of the body sooner rather than later.
Okay.
Well, there's 6 though. So what's Bitch Slap want to do?
Bitch
Because
Slap
doesn't care, but he,
Bitch Slap doesn't have a problem with dead, rotting bodies, so I don't care.
So yeah.
Since I'm wild shape, does that mean I have multiple personality and my vote counts as at least 2?
No, but I will let Labolo weigh in on it as Kelly and not as me on what he'd rather do as far as that goes. I assume all the other parts of the adventure, besides whether or not to take the body one place or another first, is the question I'll leave for him.
Yeah, because we got the game plan. I mean, we want to find a body. We want to, I guess, go back to Blacktome Keep at some point, and then we're going to go check out the coordinates for Sylvia. So the question is, what order are we doing these things in?
Okay, cool. I like it. The body's gonna probably kill all you guys anyway, so I don't know if you guys can make
Apparently
it past.
not if my dagger kills me first, but
Oh yeah, that's fine too. I have notes for you that
oh boy.
you'll get, but we'll talk about that later. So all right, guys, good stream. Good night. Hope you all have a good one. Hope you all enjoyed the stream that's watching. I'm gonna cut y'all off on that one, and I will see you soon. Don't forget to follow and subscribe and like and share and do all the fun things you love to do with Dungeons and Dragons streams. I don't know what that means, but do what you like. Don't forget to donate to charity as well. I got a goal on the board. Let's make it happen.